You feel me? You feel me? I got this the Sprite in this bitch, the big one though. Got the perks. These aren't perks. I'm just playing Twitch. These are. I had a fucking sinus infection, bro. Swear to God. I've been fucked for like 2 weeks, bro. Like I was spitting out blood and shit, like blood in the mucus, bro. I was in the bed like, fuck, 2 weeks, bro. I went home cause for Thanksgiving, and my homie Fidel, bro, is sick as shit. But I told him, come through, bro. We're gonna record. He came through. And he gave me fucking. Know what I'm saying? But it's okay. Hey, but we're gonna do something different. We're gonna do something different today. I'm gonna do some different ass shit. Wait. Twitch sent me a notification. We're gonna do some different ass shit. Twitch, I don't know if I could watch this on Twitch if y'all ban me. Well, it's nice while it lasted. Twitch, I'm gonna just stream on YouTube because you know what I mean. I'm gonna watch. Well, I'm gonna make a beat while listening to the Alex Jones and Ye interview. So that's gonna be great. So let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? And if we get bored later on, like if I get tired of making beats, bro, I know I make beats, bro, but I'm not just a fucking producer, man. I'm a content creator, you know what I'm saying? And we might just watch the whole damn interview. We might just watch the damn interview, bro. Fidel might slide, because I think he at work, but that's later on. Because I'm going to stay up late, though. But, hey, bro, can you please review a song I just finished? Bro, send that bitch, bro. Hey, how the fuck? Send that shit, my boy. Who are you? Ogden? Do I know you from, like, do you have me on IG or, like, you on just Twitch randomly? Where I know you from, bro? Yeah, bro, send that shit. Let me hear it. Let me hear that shit. Hey, and I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. And if you nice, bro, maybe we can do some shit. All right, let me hear this shit. Shit, let me turn it down.
I'm in Hollywood alone, walking through street lights, headlights, got nowhere to go.
Okay.
And if I were a little more drunk, probably call you on the phone. You said we'd keep in touch, but we don't. Said we keep in touch, but we don't. So I keep on going. End up in the valley, don't know anybody, but this party's dope.
What genre is this? The mixing is great, bro. You mix this shit beautifully. Whoever makes this shit is great. Yo, this you singing?
All the thrills and the pills don't do anything, even though I plead and pray it won't ever be the same. In all these United States, why the hell did I have to
Like
go
80%
through
done.
LA?
This just sounds really damn good, bro. There's some like, I'll be real, this is some shit that you hear in like, you ever play Black Ops 2? You go to the club and then they have that fucking shit playing and you're like killing people. It's like some German shit that you hear. You walk into a German club and they're playing this. Like some real shit. It's loud as fuck, but I think it's just my SoundCloud. Let me turn it down.
I went to Beverly Hills, caught a ride with a guy, didn't know his name, but knew the day.
Oh shit, my fault.
Whispered in my ear, told me I could be his little angel, but I was going through hell. But I pledged my allegiance to LA.
It's pretty good, bro. It's pretty good. I don't really listen to this type of genre, but Like musical wise, this shit is mixed really good. The vocals are good. The instrumental's pretty good. Keep doing your thing, my boy. But I'm finna go ahead and watch the dude, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's a cool ass breakdown. But don't tell me you do some cool ass switch, my boy. This you? Whoa, that sounds cool as shit.
And nobody knows it but me. I can't even go to the beach. Rolling around on these streets when everyone else is asleep.
All right, well, you know, I get the gist of it. I like it, bro. I like it. I usually don't listen to shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm very like, you know what I'm saying? I listen to like trap and shit. I'm a fucking trap producer. You know what I mean? That's some random ass Pinterest pic. Nah, but it's good, bro. I like the vocals. I like the mix is really good. If you mix that yourself, you're a fucking goat. You're goated as fuck if you mix that by yourself. Man, shit, bro. Appreciate you coming in here, man. That shit was good, man. But all right, back to the regularly scheduled programming. I'm gonna watch Alex Jones and the Kanye fucking interview, bro. And we're gonna I'm still sick, by the way, but we're gonna make a beat while listening to this shit. So this shit finna be fun as fuck.
Have hijacked our system are bad.
Let's get this.
And they're
shit,
trying
man.
to steal our elections and surveil us and use lawfare and weaponize judiciary and all the rest of it to take our freedoms and put in a permanent bureaucratic deep state dictatorship. But what Ye has to get, and what everybody else out there that has these weird Nazi fetishes needs to get is, just because the people running our system are corrupt and bad does not mean wars we've had with other groups. If we go to war next month with China,
Kanye's gonna say the
fought
Jews.
off our government, manipulated us.
Wait, can I say that on Twitch?
China is way more advanced than their tyranny,
I don't think.
way
Okay,
more
look.
evil than what
This
Joe
is my
Biden
opinion on this
and
shit.
Obama and the Clintons have been able to get done. I have no doubt that they could get that done.
Yes,
They're
some of the
control freaks.
fucking
They're evil.
people
They
on
would
top
love to
running
do
shit
what
are
Xi Jinping's
Jewish.
done. But let me explain something to you. If we have a war with China,
not all of them are
doesn't mean
Jewish, bro.
Xi Jinping
Not all of them are
is
Jewish.
good
And to like
just
put
because
all
our
these people in a
government's
box that
got
are
problems.
Jewish is wrong, bro. You shouldn't put all of them in
And
a
I've
box, man.
analyzed what's going
some
on
real
with
shit.
Ye, and that's what's happening.
Rallying patriots worldwide in defense of human liberty. It's Alex Jones.
Why does this sound like the Call of Duty like intro, like loading sound? That shit is awesome, bro. Alright, let me see. I'm gonna load up my Twitch on my phone because I'm not rich, so I don't got double monitors.
InfoWars. Tomorrow's news.
Let's cook up.
Today.
Let's cook up. Let's cook up. Let's cook up. Let's cook up.
I don't think Hitler was a good guy. I get the Hugo Boss
I don't think
uniforms,
Hitler was a good guy
amazing.
either.
But I mean, just because you're in love with the design, you're a designer. Can we just kind of say like you like the uniforms, but that's about
No,
it.
there's a lot of things that I love about Hitler.
What
A
the
lot
fuck?
of things.
Yo, he's wild as shit.
I'm in the Twilight Zone.
Netanyahu, what do
Yo,
you have to
bruh.
say? What do you have to say to
Yo,
Alex
he's
Jones right now, Nick
wild.
Fuentes and Ye?
He said he loves.
It was bad.
Bro.
It was bad for Trump to meet with Nick and Ye. Okay. I had no idea your voice is gonna sound like that, Netanyahu.
Netanyahu. Who the
You
fuck is
don't like
Netanyahu?
I just heard about this guy 2 weeks ago since like the tweet, and I
Netanyahu.
thought he had a funny name. I heard he's like really into like he's like a super killer, and I could die for saying this. So, in case
Whoa.
this the last time you ever hear
Netanyahu.
from me.
Hold on. Who the
Look,
fuck is
look,
Netanyahu?
Of my accounts because they've been frozen by the Jewish banks. So I need to
Jewish
watch
banks.
my meals.
Well, CNN says white people are evil Nazis, so I mean, I disagree with
Netanyahu.
those statements, but I get the.
Yeah,
I can't
don't-
even
don't like
find
the word
who that
evil
is.
next to Nazis. I think we need to look at
Netanyahu.
Oh my goodness! Just because you don't like one group doesn't mean the other. But look,
I
I
don't know.
love Jewish people, but I also
Yeah, I hope
love
Kanye don't
Nazis.
get killed though, bro. What the fuck?
oh man, well I have to disagree with that. But
Do y'all
listen,
love?
we're gonna go to
Oh,
break.
bro, wait, I don't
Do I
even.
round up Jews in Nazi Germany? Do I get love then? Schwarzenegger said he loved Hitler. They gave him an award. I'm just saying, I don't like Nazis, and I don't like what some of the mafias are doing either.
I like Hitler.
What the fuck is happening?
My
Wait, wait,
accounts
wait.
because they've been frozen by.
Wait. What did he say? Hey, what did bro just say? Wait, I might just watch this shit. Fuck the beat.
I heard he's like really into like he's like a super killer, and I could die for saying this. So, in case this the last time you ever hear from me.
Well, look.
What the?
My accounts because they've been frozen by the Jewish banks. So I need to watch my meals.
Well, CNN says white people are evil Nazis, so I mean, I disagree with both statements. But
That's
I get
true.
the
Yeah,
pros and-
I don't like the word evil next to Nazis. I think we need to.
Wait.
Oh my goodness!
Make
Just
it
because
big.
you don't like
Alright,
one group
alright.
doesn't mean the
Fine,
other.
I'll watch
I
this shit.
love
I'll watch
Jewish
it.
people, but I also
Nah, but I want to
love
make. I want
Nazis.
to. Nah.
Oh man! Well, I have to
Should I
disagree
do?
with that.
All right, all
But
three
listen,
of y'all
we're
watching
gonna go to
this. What
break.
should I do?
Do
Should I
round up
should I
Jews
just
in
watch
Nazi
this
Germany?
shit?
Do I get love then? Schwarzenegger said he loved Hitler. They gave him an award.
Oh, so it's not my shit. That shit's fucking up. It's not me.
What some of the mafias are doing either.
I like Hitler. My accounts because they've been frozen by the Jewish banks. So I need to watch my meals.
Well, CNN says white people are evil Nazis, so I mean, I disagree with both statements, but I get the pros and
I don't like the word
All
evil
three of y'all
next to
watching.
Nazis.
Should I
think we
watch
need to
this
look
shit?
at-
Like, just watch it, or should I
Oh, my
cook up
goodness.
while
Just
watching,
because you
while
don't
listening
like one
to
group
it?
doesn't mean the other. But look, it's
I
fine.
love Jewish people, but I also love Nazis.
Oh man! Well, I have to disagree with that. But listen, we're gonna go to break.
So obviously there is a
Who's this?
German side to World War I and World War II that
All right,
a lot of people don't know, and it's always good to pursue the truth. That being said,
They're really
do I
talking
think
about,
Adolf
like-
Hitler and the Nazis were quote unquote good? No, I think that whoever's trying to get that ring
They're
of
really-
power is always going to use deception and force.
Defending
and all that
them right
stuff.
now. They're really
do I
defending
think
Nazis
there's a
right now.
pretty high chance that he burned down his own Reichstag? Oh yeah. But the German people going towards the truth movement after the false and bank-driven World War I was good, and they shouldn't be slandered for that. You know, the population of Germany was trying to reconnect with family and truth and getting rid of sin in their society, and that's great. But I believe that once you get to puppet master level of politics, and that even includes Putin, even though right now I believe Putin is leading his country well, but I think all of them are controlled on some level, or else they wouldn't be allowed to be leaders of countries. Jones pimping 33 different kinds of pills and now a book. The big win will be when people get past the blame stage and get to the and you know, I can see that happening with a lot of people. That the blame stage is the blame stage
Bro,
is
Hitler killed hella Jews.
hopefully
What the fuck
passing
are you
by
talking
people
about?
quickly.
He said the blame stage is crazy, bro.
To stand up in the info war and say, I don't know what's going to happen at the end of this, but you want to fight, you better believe you got one.
No ads.
From the front lines of the information war,
Bro.
it's
Alright,
Alex
yeah.
Jones.
I forgot that he has hella like cuts and his shit, so yeah. I'm gonna be cooking up all like, yeah, fuck that.
We have got so much news. It is all coming to a head right now. The political planets are aligned. You do not want to miss this broadcast. Everyone you know, tune in now. Infowars.com/show and radio stations across the country. We'll be back in 60 seconds. And it's Friday, December 2nd, 2022. I know a lot of people are tuned in today. We have a record audience yesterday today of over 40 extra million people that tuned in. Only other time we had a bigger audience was election night 2016 when Trump rode in on that massive populist red wave. And that obviously was Kanye West, formerly Kanye West.
Shout out,
Ye.
yay, shout out,
In
yay.
studio for 3 hours.
My
and
first
10
album was
minutes.
Graduation.
And everybody's tuning in, want to know the inside
Love
baseball,
Ye.
behind the scenes stuff. And I do have all that with what happened with him and Elon Musk last night, and Ye being banned on Twitter again, and the aftermath of what really happened behind the scenes and all the rest of it. And I'll be getting to that coming up in the last segment of this hour, and then some into the next hour. But
You know
I
what,
tell
bro?
you, it's
all this.
important for free speech.
I don't feel like cooking
It's
up.
important to know the behind the scenes,
Fuck
what
this
really
shit.
went on. And it's the top story in the world
We
right
gonna watch
now.
this shit.
Whereas potential nuclear war with Russia, global currency devaluations, the news coming out that indeed the so-called
We
COVID
watching
shots
this
are
shit.
deadly and are causing
Fuck
mass
that, bro.
illness, blood clots, and death.
I'm not gonna be able
That's
to like
really the
cook up
biggest
while
story.
listening to that shit, bro.
And so, quite frankly,
Let's watch this shit.
I'm almost tempted not to talk about the interview yesterday because we've got this giant audience of millions of new people that never tuned in. And what we normally do is not wear gimp mask on air and talk about how we love Hitler. It was trolling at an epic level. I did not know that was going to happen. I had been told that they wanted to come here and kind of move into some other subjects and other issues. I said, you can cover whatever you want. And when the Jew stuff started,
What the fuck?
I said, okay, I guess you're going to do the whole show
Wait.
on this. And I believe in the First Amendment, so I let, Ye do that. He's left other interviews where they started interrupting him. So I let him say what he had to say. I took a symbol in there. That's starting to. So or vaccine that you say we're the most.
Bro. Fuck is this, bro? I want to see the fucking interview.
Free shipping is back at InfoWarsStore.com. Free
bro.
shipping is back at
Fuck your free shipping,
InfoWarsStore.com.
Alex Jones.
This is InfoWars, right? So you got some info warriors on both sides of you, and you fought for us. You've
Here
been
we
fighting this
go.
battle for a long time, Alex, and we just got to salute you as a Christian and as American because you paved the way to make braver soldiers like us today. It's like Terminator Part 10 happening right now.
That dope shit
Is
is crazy.
just kind of a prelude to what's coming up. What do you want to cover here today?
Just God runs the world, and Jesus
I'm gonna
is
post on my
the
story,
way and
Why
the
not?
life. And it's time to put Jesus first in the way that we run our businesses, the way we run our families, our businesses, and the way we run our country.
For radio listeners, we're on over 400 radio stations. They can't see you right now. This is a new look for you.
Oh no, I've been wearing a mask for a while.
Ah.
Yeah.
So this is an archetypal example that the mask is off by putting the mask on.
People can take it how they want to take it. It's just, it's interesting if you look at
All right.
a Michael Jordan or something, you would load up all these pictures and he's smiling and he's holding a basketball, he's jumping from the free throw line, and then you look at Phil Knight and you barely can see a picture of him and he's got his face covered. So I don't have to show my face, it's me.
That mask
That's
is
my-
crazy
that's
as
my
shit.
right.
That's a cool ass mask.
Absolutely. Well,
Hold on, I want to
that's-
be like, yeah. Wait,
That's what Hollywood wants to do, though, is to control everybody through images.
Exactly, so I'm in control of my image now. It's no longer the people that froze my account.
We like
It's no
Yay
longer
today.
the people that threatened me. We've got past the threats. They tried to throw me in jail for the truth. And,
You know what I'm saying?
people believe me. And people see that I wasn't crazy on what I was talking about. And they tried to write it off, and they keep trying to write it off. But the truth is, the more and more I'm faithful to Christ, the more and more he's going to keep unlocking the blessings. He set it on my heart to build communities, to build farms, to build schools, to build the choir. But when you do that, you have to be really obedient. Hey guys, could you not talk in the back? I'm like really hypersensitive to sound. If you guys want to talk, just go in the other room, please.
Bro, why Kanye so sensitive, bro?
But we have to be
He's so
really
bossy,
obedient.
bro.
Like one of the big topics
That
right
mask
now
is hard as shit,
all
bro.
the pedophilia
Hey,
advertising.
if y'all don't know who that guy
And
in
my
the blue
take on
shirt
that
is,
hey,
if y'all don't know who this guy is, the guy in the blue shirt, bro.
write it off.
Wait, hold on.
But the truth is, the more and more I'm faithful
That guy in
to
the blue
Christ,
shirt
the
is
more
his
and
name
more
is Nick
he's gonna
Fuentes.
keep
And he doesn't
unlocking the
believe-
blessings.
Yeah,
He set it on my
hold on,
heart
bro.
to build
Let me tell
communities,
you,
to
let me
build
tell you.
farms, to build schools, to build the choir. And
Oh, yeah,
when
he
you
does
do
own the
that, you
school,
have to
doesn't
be really obedient. Hey guys, could you not talk in the back? I'm like really hypersensitive to sound. If you guys want to talk, just go in
How
the
does
other
he
room,
see
please.
out that bitch?
But we have to be really obedient. Like one of the big topics right now is
All right.
it's all
This guy right here, he is, what's it called? A Christian nationalist. He believes in fucking, basically, he thinks, okay, so I'm gonna break it down for y'all. He believes that white and Asian people have the highest IQs. So he believes so this is how he ranks them too. He said he puts highest at the top is Asian for IQ, then it's white people, then it's Hispanics, then it's black people. This is not me saying this. This is his takes on the shit, which is wild as fuck to me. Which is wild. He also he also believes that interracial marriages, interracial like anything is wrong. Like he thinks America should be like white people, bro. But let's continue. Kanye is friends with him now. Let's continue.
Pedophilia advertisement. And my take on that is, you know, there's one place in the Bible
wearing a mask 'cause
where
I'm
it
weird.
says God sees sin
But
differently.
I don't support
and
the
there's
Nazi
another
shit,
place
though,
where
but
it says,
I fuck with you.
you know, let me get out my phone. I can like really pull up the exact thing it says in the Bible. The general gist, and we'll get back to it after the 5-minute break.
Right, he
is
pulling
that
the Bible verses.
you have to stay strict to everything and remove as much sin as possible in order to serve God. And when people look at pornography, when a grown man is looking at a grown woman have sex on camera, you're still looking at someone's daughter, and you're looking at a lot of times someone that is the product of pedophilia.
What? He's saying porn is pedophilia?
So people will engage in going to strip clubs or looking at pornography, but then the moral compass is like, oh my God, look at the pedophiles. But
that
in a way,
Balenciaga shit is crazy,
anybody
bro.
who looks at pornography is a form of a pedophile also.
Also, speaking on that shit, the Balenciaga shit, bro, they had like documents in the pictures that were like describe. They had like court cases of like known pedophile shit in the background, but for some reason they didn't put that shit in the fucking like No Jumper and shit. All the like, you know, the media stations, they didn't put that shit in there, which is odd. But they had like, if you zoom in, it says the name and it says the document, and it's like known pedophilia cases and like child trafficking and shit. That shit is wild, bro.
Let's bank it all in. It's very simple. We're not going to be talking about all this moral code and these standards right here. It's either Christ said so or Christ said no.
Yay, powerful information. I totally agree with you. Back in 60 seconds, to join over 400 radio stations. Nick Fuentes in the studio. Everybody, tell everybody you know, tune in now. Infowars.com/show. Let's break the internet today. Stay with us. Well, make no mistake, this Thursday, December 1st, 2022 broadcast is beyond the Twilight Zone because truth is stranger than fiction. Yay. Maybe more controversial than Alex Jones or Donald Trump now. I mean, we're about the most controversial people in the world, and obviously the most attacked and demonized. He's here. Nick Fuentes is here as well. America First. We're going to have Ali Alexander on, Owen Schroyer. This thing's going to go for the next 3+ hours as long as Ye wants to go. Some stations don't carry the first 5, but you just dropped some bombs that I totally agree that are huge, Ye. So recap that and continue on, sir.
Okay, so I looked this up. It's about sin. That's what we're going to talk about, sin today, and how we need to
Bible verses
do
Fidel.
everything that we can. We're imperfect, but to free ourselves of sin and repent for sin throughout the day, at night, and in the morning. So right here, the Bible says right here, I know I'm going to do a Corinthians 2, like Trump, you know, new Christian kind of reading of this. So bear with me. I love Jesus, but I'm not the most, you know, experienced Christian. And it says, the book of Proverbs,
Christian, bro.
6:16-19.
Kanye
I'm sure that's the
El
wrong
Christian,
way to read
bro.
it.
It's okay. You got the floor.
Okay. Identify 7 things that God hates, although there are not any punishments prescribed for those. Scripture clearly indicates that God does view sin differently, and that he prescribed a different punishment for sin depending upon its severity. Now watch this one. It says, where the phrase all sins are equal in the eyes of God comes from. As far as I can tell, the most common argument for the belief that all sins are created equal comes from the book of James 2:10. It states, For whoever keeps the whole law and yet
What is this,
stumbles
like,
at
footage?
just one point is guilty of breaking all of it. Now, I'm a big fan of Steve Jobs, even though he did create Apple. And if you notice, the logo of Apple is actually the fall of man, the
Forbidden fruit.
the bitten apple, right?
Yeah.
So we can get into,
That's true.
what social media has done to families and all that. We got 3 hours, right? But I like
What
the
if-
way our
if
incredible
phones are the forbidden
American
fruit?
inventors like Disney and Hughes and Steve Jobs, the way they
I wish I
ran
had
their
a
companies
soundboard, bruh.
and invented things that changed the world. And the way Steve ran his company was his version of a sinless office. Everyone had to be so meticulous to be able to take what was 10 things at one time and make it and put it in the palm of our hand. Think about an iPhone. It's your fax. It's your email. It's your phone.
And now it's 1,000 things.
Yeah, it's your camera, it's your flashlight. Yeah, it's like 1,000 things in it. But he had to have his army go in with a sinless approach. And right now, God called Gideon to make an army, the 300, the real 300, not the movie version, that were all focused on serving
Jobs
this
look like
mission
that?
at the time. So we have a mission right now to save our families
Why he
from
look like that?
social media, from Zionist control, and bring Jesus Christ back to the forefront. And we're protected. I don't have security. My security is the angels. My security is the fact that I didn't load up pornography last night. And I said, this
And beat
addiction
his
is
shit.
going to have to flee from me.
He didn't
This
load up
addiction
porn
since
and
I was
beat
5
his
years
shit
old that has
vigorously.
destroyed my mom and my dad's family, that destroyed my family. Like,
Fuck porn,
when
bro. That
I
shit is
take
so
full
horrible.
accountability for the destruction, of my marriage, I'll point at the liberals and say, you took
That's
my
me.
wife from me. You know what took my wife from me?
That's
The
me
fact
right
that
there.
I was married to this beautiful person, but I felt like it wasn't enough. I felt like I still needed to look at pornography. In some way, I'd say to her,
Oh,
well, stop
shit.
making these images. Stop breaking the internet. That original
Bro, why
term
does that shit look
comes
real
from
as
my
fuck?
ex-wife
Why would
actually
that-
having a
why
nude
is that
photo
really
that I
realistic?
didn't know about, that someone used her and put her on a magazine. But there's somewhere where she's like, well, if my husband is looking at this, I still want to be like the girls that are doing this. And this becomes people reliving the traumas, pushing the addiction. The
Fuck
pornography industry is not even a
Fuck that
big
bitch.
industry. It's like
Sorry,
less than
respect women.
$10 billion, right? So
Sorry,
that means
Twitch.
that it's
Don't
not
ban
used
me.
for prosperity, it's used for
I'm
disparity.
not even that big to be
It's-
By the way,
bannable,
George
so-
Orwell wrote in 1984, and he'd been the number 2 guy in PSYOPs for
Bro,
OSS,
Alex Jones is a
and
bitch,
ran
bro. Why do you
propaganda
have
for
to
the
do
British
that?
government, but he found out
Bro, he
that
was foul,
didn't like
bro. They
Hitler,
did
but he
that on
found out that
purpose,
they were
bro.
actually manipulated and created him.
Bro, he's
he didn't
foul
like
as
the
fuck for
communists.
that.
He'd been one of them. He found out that the British intelligence had actually created that and done that.
Well,
and
I
he
wanna see
explained
it again,
in
but-
1984 that
Nah,
pornography
I'm
is
not gonna
something
do it.
to
I'm
destroy
not gonna do it.
families,
That
destroy our
was
souls,
foul
and
as
get us
shit.
to commit. He wasn't even a big Christian, but get us to debase ourselves so that they could control us.
Absolutely. You got alcohol and pornography are these legal drugs. Alcohol
Yup.
is a spirit. We're gonna go
What?
into the spirit of alcohol.
What?
Let's just go to the facts today. Let's not just even do opinions. And I
Alcohol.
love how you brought that in, because now you got God's
That jacket
warriors
is hard, bro.
coming together. Right now, okay, Nick Fuentes doesn't have a Twitter account. Alex Jones doesn't have a Twitter account. But hey, guess what, Elon? I got a Twitter. And today I'm going to have Nick and Alex tweet from my account. You like that, Ari Emanuel?
Who's Ari Emanuel? Bro,
I'm all
I,
about free speech. And the
I
greatest
love
threat
when
is
he
those
be
that want to
doing that
silence us.
shit.
This is why it comes First Amendment.
Yeah.
Anybody trying to take your speech,
he always
is the
calling
enemy.
people out.
Absolutely. Well, and it's I do find it a little bit hypocritical that Elon Musk said that he was purchasing Twitter to create a free speech environment. He says that free speech is the thing that's going to save the West and our civilization. But yet he has taken exception to you, Alex, for some seemingly specific reason, maybe personal
all
to
know
him,
why.
but definitely not
The
principle.
Sandy
So
Hook shit.
I think it's time that the people finally demand a
The Sandy
real
Hook shit is
victory
kinda
here. We've
wild,
been at
bro. I'll be
war,
real, bro.
essentially, since Trump came down the golden escalator 7 years ago to put America first, to put Christ first, to free the internet and do these kinds of things. And here we are all this time later, and it seems like we've stagnated or in some ways maybe even taken a step back. So it's time that people demand we want Christ first, we want America first, we want Alex Jones back on
W
Twitter.
God.
These are just and reasonable demands.
Well, I see it like this, and I want you to be able to elaborate on this, but I don't want Ye to get his run because he's got so much to say and he always gets cut off. But so I'm going to try to shut up as much. But we can go 4 or 5 hours if you want, but the main show's actually 4 hours long. I was just hoping for 3. We'll do 4 hours if you guys are up for it. But here's what I'm saying. I am a classical liberal at heart, so I love everybody and I judge people by what they do, not what color they are. And then I look at the things you've said, and some of them out of context I don't agree with, but compared to a modern liberal saying white people are inherently evil and white people are bad because of their skin color, and then that's what the ADL, Southern Poverty Law Center, and these leftist groups in Hollywood have pushed. So they're putting out something beyond even what Hitler said, but reversing it onto white people, and we're supposed to sit there and accept it.
The dude.
And then Ye comes out and says, hey, I see kind of a mafia running things, and then he's the devil.
Wait, I'm going to pause it. Homie Fidel just typed in, yes, bro, he's Hispanic, and he thinks, bro, he's Hispanic, and he won't say, and he says that he doesn't believe in interracial marriages, but he was made because of interracial marriages and couples. He's coping, bro.
No, that's bullshit.
He just wants to be racist.
All right, we're going to curse a little bit less on this subject.
Yes,
and he's going to be like, I'm not racist.
I'm going to try. I'll stop.
Come on, bro.
And the reason I wanted Nick, people have heard from Nick, but people haven't heard from Nick with Ye standing right next to him. It's like that's the thing that the Zionists control, the 300
Zionists. What the fuck?
In control of the media, in control of the governments. They don't want us to connect to each other. Like my dad said, okay, they say you're anti-Semitic, but they say he's a white supremacist. And
if y'all don't know what Zionist is, a supporter of Zionism, a person who believes in the development and protection of Jewish nation in what is now Israel.
He's asking me, well, what's the difference? I said, Dad, there is no difference. It's just separation and confusion. They want to separate and confuse the Christians and make us afraid to stand next to each other. A Christian can stand next to anyone. We can go visit R. Kelly in prison. We can go talk to Harvey Weinstein.
That's what Jesus did.
Yes, because Jesus can save everyone. But if the Zionists can get us so afraid that they're going to do
what do you think about this?
Doing to me, attempting to put me in jail,
you're the fucking
my
Christian.
Accounts, smearing me on the media.
I was fucking
all of these
atheist
things,
for a while, but
you put on the
I
whole
switched my
armor
mind
of God,
on it, bro.
and they will not be able to break your spirit.
And by the way, we can do 3 hours on this subject, and you do 5 hours on it. And let's just get it all going now, because I want to get into everything about your plans to try to bring jobs to America, unifying people, running for president, all those other issues. So I'm not steering us away from that. I'm just saying let's just run with it as far as you guys want to go, and then I want to get into all the other topics that surround things.
Oh, beautiful. So where do you want to start?
Well, I mean, I would just start with this. There are good people from every group and every type of culture, and we all know that. But definitely the left, when it was America defeated Hitler, calls their opposition Hitler. When both my grandfathers almost died in the Army Air Corps, both of them almost died. One of them crash landed after a mission and got all broke up. The other one got hit in a German air raid in North Africa, and he'd only done like 18 of his missions, and then he had a concussion, and he was the captain, and then his buddies went the next day and blew up over Italy. And he was always freaked out about it. Never really talked about it until he died, but when he died, we read the letters and all the awards he had and stuff and the things he did after that, and then, re-upping and recommitting to the Army Air Corps. So I take it as an offense to have George Soros and people that actually work for Hitler rounding up people tell me I'm a Nazi when I almost don't exist when my grandfathers went over there. So I got a lot to say about this as well. It's just nuanced with the whole thing that's going on. But expanding on that, give us, because I want you to go wherever you want. So let's just have you talk for 10, 15 minutes more before me and we got a lot to hear from Fuentes and needs to be heard, but we want to hear from Ye. Go ahead.
Well, I said with Ali Alexander and Nick Fuentes that we're like the SWAT team of free thought, and I go in with this battle ram at the door, and then they come in with these laser beams and have that information. And we work together as a team. A lot of times in media, they want to single out one person and burn them to the core. That is a Zionist approach. And they're asking me to use that same approach. Well, hey, don't say all people, just say specifically the businessmen. And then I go on Lex Friedman and I say who it specifically, and that's still not enough. They're still taking it too far.
He did do that.
Everyone
He did do
knows
that
and
shit.
agrees now that it's like a reverse version of American History X, the scene when they put the guy's head against the curve and kick the back of it. And now people are
He
like,
stomped him out.
wait a second,
Or
the
curb stomped
so-called
him.
crime doesn't deserve the punishment. What did I thought?
That's right. You're not Hitler. You're not a Nazi. You don't deserve to be called that and demonized.
Well,
Agreed.
I see good things about Hitler also. I love
That's
everyone, and
wild.
Jewish people are not going to tell me you can love.
What is this clip?
You know, us.
Oh, curb
And you
stomp.
can love what we're doing to you with the contracts. And you can love what we're what we're pushing with the pornography. But this guy that invented highways,
something,
invented
bruh.
the very microphone that I use as a musician, you can't say out loud that this person ever did anything good. And
Fact check. What did he say? He said Hitler invented the microphone? Who invented the microphone? James West. Was it a Nazi? Fact check. Did Hitler invent highways and microphones as Ye claimed? Rapper Kanye West, who has illegally changed his... Okay. Wait. Let's say legally. Bro, what is... Just tell me yes or no, fucking bitch. Okay. Well, it said it was a different person, so there you go. There you go.
And I'm
Fact
done
check.
with that. I'm done with the classifications. Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table.
He capped.
Especially Hitler. How about
Hitler-
that one?
Aye,
Ari Emanuel,
that's
how you like
wild.
that one? Hey, Ron, you going to do anything to fix Chicago?
That's true.
Well, I am worried
Chicago
about
is
the
a
thousands of
hellhole.
black folks down in mother Chicago.
It's
But
literally
let me
called, they
explain,
literally
that's a
call it
nuanced issue.
Chirac.
You know, my grandfather grew up in Dallas from a pretty wealthy family.
Also, Hitler was born Christian.
I've actually studied some of the history on it, but it's very
Hey,
interesting.
Fidel.
My grandfather
Hitler was born Christian.
grew up, and actually some of his family spoke some German. There's a lot of Germans in Texas. But did you know that he grew up next door to the inventor of air
Hitler was
conditioning
born
and the
Christian.
inventor of one of the major inventors of refrigeration? And so my issue was, growing up, my grandfather told me the stories about some of the inside baseball and the things that went on. But later, I'm going to get into that. I'm going to tell you some stuff about Hitler that you might not know directly that happened to my people I knew.
I'd love to hear everything because guess what? We don't get to hear. It's hidden. Even like our truth, the fact that African Americans were in America before the Pilgrims, that truth is hidden. That we are actually the Native Americans,
What?
or some of us are Native. Or the fact that what Kyrie got in trouble is pointing out that we're Jewish
Actually, we were
slave
Native.
boats.
I was Native American.
Like, and then, you
Well,
know,
look at Australia.
Yeah.
They've done some of the genetic typing of the Aborigines there, and they're basically Africans.
there you go. You know, so all of these truths,
Wow.
and then the current truths about banking, about the
crazy.
government. My favorite thing that I got to say with Tim Pool was Rahm Emanuel was right there next to Obama. Jared Kushner was right there next to Trump. What are those two people, those two Zionists, I gave it away, have in common? Nick, can you pick that up and expound on that?
Absolutely, yeah. You know, and it's interesting because you've been going on these interviews with Lex Friedman and with Tim
Fact
Pool
check.
and Piers Morgan,
All right.
and they always say, well,
Hold on. Shut the fuck up, Nick. Don't see that. Y'all saw Pornhub. Shut the fuck up. L porn. y'all watch it. Fuck off. Were there African people before colonization in America? Africans came to Africans came before Columbus. Oh shit. I'm not gonna say shit. Oh shit. Wait, that's real? Okay. Fact checked. That's true. Kanye is right. There were Africans here before Christopher Columbus, bruh. Ethiopian to be exact. Even early Mexican scholars were convinced that the impact of black explorers in the New World was profound and enduring. Oh, so it was black explorers. Oh shit. In truth, African Americans began coming to America thousands of years before Columbus, and the evidence of this is presence, though systematically ignored by mainstream and K through 12 education curriculum, is overwhelming and undeniable.
Don't talk about a group, talk about the individuals. And I would point out, one, it's hypocritical because in the same interview, Tim Pool
Hitler
said,
was
well,
Christian.
wouldn't the A be so great for the black vote? So you can say the black vote, but you talk about Jewish businessmen, and somehow that's a problem. You can't talk about groups when it's one but not the other. The other thing is that there is something baked into the cake in Judaism which affects how they're brokering these kinds of contracts with entertainers like Ye. If you look at the Talmud, which is a real Jewish holy book, or part of the holy book. There's the written Torah, which is the Hebrew Bible. There's the oral Torah, which was written down as the Mishnah.
Can I say it? Can I say it, y'all? The Mexicans even said African people been here, bro. Can I say it? I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Nah, that I still can. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, bro. I'm just playing. All right, let's get back to it.
And then interpreted in the Talmud. In the Talmud, it says that Jews have to treat Gentiles differently than they treat other Jews. There's all kinds of examples of this. They say that if a Jew indirectly kills a Gentile, there's nothing even wrong with that. There's nothing morally wrong with that. They say that for a Jew to have sex with a Gentile is comparable to bestiality.
Don't say that in my chat,
They say that the semen of a Gentile is like that of horses. They also say that you can't give a gift to a Gentile. A Jew is not permitted under the Talmud to give a gift to a Gentile. They're not permitted to charge each other interest, but they're encouraged to charge Gentiles interest.
What do they say about pedophilia?
They say that that's in some cases licit.
Well, I mean,
So you're telling me in their holy book, it says it's okay to be pedophiles as long as it's not another Jewish person.
That's something that came from Adam. I'm not 100% sure.
Well, let me just get this. Let me just get this out front. I believe in free speech. And
no way.
That's why I want you to be here and be able to say whatever you want. I'm quite the historian from a lot of multifaceted views. Showed a certain
about pedophilia.
They say that Jews have to treat Gentiles differently. Well, wouldn't Ye be so great for the black vote? So you can say the black vote, but you talk about Jewish businessmen, and somehow that's a problem. You can't talk about groups when it's one but not the other. The other thing is that there is something baked into the cake in Judaism,
Gentiles,
which
someone who's not
affects
Jewish.
how they're brokering these kinds of contracts with entertainers like Ye. If you look at the Talmud, which is a real Jewish holy book, or part of the holy book. There's the written Torah, which is the Hebrew Bible. There's the oral Torah, which was written down as the Mishnah and then interpreted in the Talmud. In the Talmud, it says that Jews have to treat Gentiles differently than they treat other Jews. There's all kinds of examples of this. They say that if a Jew indirectly kills a Gentile, there's nothing even wrong with that. There's nothing morally wrong with that. They say that for a Jew to have sex with a Gentile is comparable to bestiality. They say that the semen of a Gentile is like that of horses. They also say that you can't give a gift to a Gentile. A Jew is not permitted under the Talmud to give a gift to a Gentile. They're not permitted to charge each other interest, but they're encouraged to charge Gentiles interest.
What do they say about pedophilia?
That can't be true, bro.
They say that that's in some cases licit.
Well, I mean,
so you're telling me in their holy book, it says it's okay to be pedophiles as long as it's not another Jewish person.
That's something that came from Adam. I'm not 100% sure.
Well, let me just get this.
What
let me just get this out front. I believe in free speech. and that's why I want you to be here and be able to say whatever you want. I'm quite the historian from a lot of multifaceted views.
Okay.
So at a certain point, I'm going to give my nuanced views of this, because there are power structures, and there are mafias, and there are cliques, and there are groups, and there is certainly leftist Jews that call everybody Nazis they don't agree with. If you don't want open borders, or you don't want your guns taken, or you don't want to take a shot. The ADL had a meeting 2 weeks ago and said, Alex Jones is an agent of evil. He should be taken off the air. He's the devil because he doesn't want you to take 4 shots. And I'm like, what are you doing calling me anti-Semitic? I'm not against groups. I don't get into group politics.
Adam, sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Alex.
That
Yes,
nigga
sir.
fucked up.
I've got the perfect answer for the
done fucked
ADL.
up. Bro, fucked
They
up.
are going to have to listen up. What we did is we brought Netanyahu with us.
Netanyahu.
I'm in the twilight zone right now.
Netanyahu, what do you have to say? What do you have to say to Alex Jones right now,
Kanye
Nick
is a
Fuentes and
goofball,
Ye?
bruh.
It was bad. It was bad for Trump to meet with Nick and Ye. Okay. I had no idea your voice is going to sound like that, Netanyahu.
So you don't like Benjamin Netanyahu?
I just heard about this guy 2 weeks ago since like the tweet, and I thought he had a funny name. I heard he's like really into like, he's like a super killer. I could die for saying this. So in case this is the last time you ever hear from me.
Well, look. I'm glad
Yo,
you guys
he's
are
wilded,
here,
bro.
and we can sit here and upset. All I'm telling you is, do you guys realize that the British government created
He's laughing
Hitler
in the background.
and the Milner Group put him in power, and there's something much more sophisticated. And I personally
Hey, what
think
he
that
say?
most Jews are great people, and I
He said the British created Hitler. Wait, what?
I just heard about this guy 2 weeks ago since like the tweet, and I thought he had a funny name. I heard he's like really into like, he's like a super killer. I could die for saying this. So in case this is the last time you ever hear from me.
Well, look. I'm glad you guys are here, and we can sit here and upset. All I'm telling you is, do you guys realize that the British government created Hitler, and the Milner Group
British
put him in
government
power,
created Hitler.
and there's something much more sophisticated. And I personally think that most Jews are great people, and I understand there's a Jewish mafia, and they're used to demonize anybody that promotes freedom, but I don't blame Jews in general for that. And there is a much larger eugenics, transhumanist, scientific elite agenda that's playing off.
What about abortion? It's 50% of black deaths. There's over 50.
That stat is crazy, bro. Wait, let me see. Let me see this shit, bro. What do you say? What percent of abortion are black? Most abortions by okay. White 34, black 37, Hispanic. Hey, shout out the Hispanic people, bro. 22%, bro. We ain't killing the fucking kids. Stark contrast. Oh shit. Wait, is this? I saw that fact was true though. Why does no one talk about? Look. I don't know. I can't find the stat, but we're gonna keep watching.
Hey, one of the papers I had, you're like,
checker.
why is all? And you're the director today. It's fine. The Margaret Sanger Rockefeller founded Planned Parenthood came out today and said Because of your white guilt, white people need to give money
White guilt.
so we can kill
That
black
shit is
babies.
true,
I swear
though.
to God, it's in my stack. If I hadn't moved it off the desk, I could pull it
I feel
right
bad
up
for
for you.
white people.
Why did I
bro.
have you move it off the desk, Alex?
Because it's cluttered. I'm not bitching. I'm just saying, everybody asks, where's my papers? I don't have them there as a prop. I can literally go, look, I agree with you.
And before y'all fucking say, "Oh, he's racist," bro, I feel bad for white people, bro. Like, everybody treats white people like weird, bro. Especially down here since I moved to Georgia, it's fucking weird. The weird like racial tension is like crazy. Like, there's some of that in Texas, not really. I mean, it's because I live in Dallas. It's like open, very open place. But down here, it's crazy, bro. Like, I walk in the fucking Kroger. It's like, this is more like, it's downtown. It's mostly black people. I walk in the Kroger. A white guy walks in. Everybody looks at him like weird. Like, even me, I walk in the fucking Kroger, and they're like, "What the fuck is this Mexican?" I walk into, bro, I went to JJ's Fish and Chicken, which is good as shit, with my girl. And I walked in there, bro, and they're just staring at me hard as fuck, bro. They're just staring at me hard as shit. I don't know why. They're like, who's this fucking Mexican? I'm not even Mexican. Who's this fucking Latino motherfucker here? I'm like, dog, I'm just trying to get some fucking fish. Fuck. God.
Look at this. They say white people help us kill black people for your white guilt. It actually says that.
What? Wait.
This is, I'm agreeing.
More black baby. Oh, here it is. More black babies aborted than born. Oh, it's in New York City. Listen. In 2012, a black woman in New York aborted over 6,500 more children than they gave birth to. Data from the New York City Department of Health and Mental Hygiene shows that among non-Hispanic black women, there were 31,328 induced terminations to 24,758 live births. Holy
Agreeing
fuck.
with you.
Is it a problem with props?
That's fucking wild.
Well, see, you get your mop. You get your mop. I'm going to find the tweet here. See, because I want to show you this. This is a big, guys. I sent it to you this morning. It was in the tweets. You
Do
pull
I
it up.
consider myself white? No, bro. I'm not white,
It's
bro.
official Twitter of.
Bro, I'm not fucking white, bro. That's el question, bro. I'm not fucking white. I'll talk to you in Spanish right now. Hola, ¿cómo estás, amigo? ¿Estás bien, pues? Yo también aquí ando, viendo videos aquí con Kanye, viendo de Kanye y hablando con Alex Jones. Están hablando de los judíos aquí, pero está diciendo que le gustan los nazis. See, I'll talk to you in fucking Spanish, motherfucker. I'm fucking Latino. My cousin is dark-skinned, and he speaks fluent Spanish. I am Latino, bro.
The eugenics, death cult, talk about Nazis. I mean, beyond.
We're going to have Netanyahu step out for a second, okay, Alex?
Oh, he's
Do
gonna
other
go?
people think I'm white? No.
I'm leaving for now, too. It's another meeting.
Kid, I thought I was Asian.
Something. All right.
Weird ass shit.
You're not only an artist, you're a comedian. But Nick, that's what I'm getting at here is that.
He's laughing at his own
that
joke.
It was it doesn't matter. There's fluoride in the water killing us all. They're injecting us with GMO. Oh, here's the question, and I'm not an apologist for Israel. I'm trying to be balanced here, and I believe in the First Amendment. I believe in free speech. I endorse you, say whatever you want. Israel has,
fluoride,
other than like Singapore
fluoride in
and
your
a few places,
toothpaste,
the
too.
most draconian mRNA injections in the world. They have the highest death rate from the shots. They are literally forcibly injecting them like Joseph Mengele, and Jews are dying in mass in Israel. So if the Jews are the secret group that runs it all, and I'm not denying that Jews run Hollywood, what I'm saying is...
It's the Zionist.
But okay, well, why would the Zionists be killing Jews in mass in Israel with the poison shot?
Because they work for Satan. They don't work for God.
Exactly. So they create atmospheres that get Jews persecuted so they can control the Jews so they can kill them. And you just did it. Just like George Soros helped round up.
What is this? Daily new cases per 1 million. Israel versus Sweden. What? What the fuck?
Up Jews for Hitler. That's the next level.
That's
Boom, we
crazy,
just got
bro.
there.
And they control the left and the right. They make politics super messy. Like, I went in to meet with my boy Trump, and the next thing you know, like he typed, he said, fake news went crazy. And I love Trump like every other good Christian American. We just want to hold Trump to Christian values and say, that's the only way to the White House. And if he doesn't do it, then I'm going to have to do it. I think that Trump is a more senior president. I think I've got some growing to do, but I love Jesus. It's kind of like David, all of his brothers had all this battle experience, and he was tending to the sheep. But while he was out there, he had to fight bears and tigers. This is the little I know as a baby Christian.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah, but he was able to beat that giant. And right now, this giant, there's some cleaning, there's some plumbing that we have to do, and that's what I'm doing with my style of art, my style of humor, and who I am as a celebrity. To say, okay, I've been messed over enough by Jewish businessmen to get to the point to say, I'm not going to take it anymore. I'm not the first person that got debanked because of their political opinion. And I represent now.
That's true, bro. They debanked him. He had like 80 mil, or no, not 80 mil. I forget how much money he fucking had, but he had a stupid amount of money, and they froze all his money. Also, this guy right here, he's on a no-fly list. He's banned off Twitter. He's banned on Instagram. He's banned on what else? YouTube. He can't fly. He can't fly. He has to take a private jet, bro, because of him. He has to take a private jet. Think about that shit, bro. He's banned from like 5 banks. That's why Kanye is opening his own bank, bro. That's why Andrew Tate opening his own bank.
Now, the common man, when we go, I don't like the word if, when we go into the White House, it's a us now. It's not about specifically an icon or DeSantis.
But it's issues.
Yeah, it's about the issues in America.
Yeah, stay there. Nick Fuentes, the studio. This is Uncensored, folks. We're going to come back after this break, and we're going to come back after the break and play a George Soros compilation of him on NPR. It's only a few minutes.
Don't forget about me.
Him on NPR and him on 60 Minutes saying the best time of his life was rounding up and killing Jews. Ye never killed any Jews.
What?
So I want to know, how do I get the ADL to love me? Do I round up Jews in Nazi Germany? Do I get love then? Schwarzenegger said he loved Hitler. They gave him an award. I'm just saying, I don't like Nazis, and I don't like what some of the mafias are doing either.
I like Hitler.
It was actually probably the happiest year of my life, that year of German occupation. For me, it was a very positive experience. It's a strange thing, because you see incredible suffering around you, and in fact, you are in considerable danger yourself. But you're 14 years old, and you don't believe that it can actually touch you. You have a belief in yourself, your belief in your father. It's a very happy-making, exhilarating experience.
What the fuck? That's George Soros. I didn't know who that was. That is wild, bro. He said it's exhilarating. He said there was exhilarating seeing suffering around him. That is wild, bro.
While hundreds of thousands of Hungarian Jews were being shipped off to the death camps, George Soros accompanied his phony godfather on his appointed rounds, confiscating property from the Jews. These are pictures from 1944 of what happened to George Soros's friends and neighbors. You're a Hungarian Jew who escaped the Holocaust by posing as a Christian.
Right.
And you watched lots of people get shipped off to the death camps.
Right. I was 14 years old. And I would say that that's when my character was made.
In what way?
That one should think ahead, one should understand and anticipate events, and one is threatened. It was a tremendous threat of evil. I mean, it was a very personal experience of evil.
My understanding is that you went out with this protector of yours who swore that you were his adopted godson.
Yes.
Went out, in fact, and helped in the confiscation of property from the Jews.
That's right. Yes.
I mean, that sounds like an experience that would send lots of people to the psychiatric couch for many, many years. Was it difficult?
Not at all. Not at all. Maybe as a child you don't see the connection, but it created no problem at all.
No feeling of guilt.
No.
He didn't give
For
a
example,
fuck.
that I'm Jewish, and here I am watching these people go. I could just as easily be there. I should be there. None of that.
Well, of course, I could be on the other side, or I could be the one from whom the thing is being taken away. But there was no sense that I shouldn't be there, because that was... well, actually, funny way, it's just like in markets.
Look at how he's smiling, bro. Look at how he's just smiling. It's like he's it's like almost like he's reminiscing on that shit. He's like, oh man, I wish I could tell this guy, man. I wish I could just tell him how I fucking love killing these people, man, and stealing their shit, bro. That shit is crazy.
If I weren't there, of course I wasn't doing it, but somebody else would be taking it away anyhow. And it was whether I was there or not, I was only a spectator. The property was being taken away. So I had no role in taking away that property.
Cap.
So I had no sense of guilt.
Are you religious?
No.
Do you believe in God?
No.
All right. My mission here today is to operations are trying to cause division. And so I've said it, the most Nazi-like activities I've seen, and the Nazis, in my view, were thugs that shook people down, did a lot of really bad things.
But they did good things too. We're going to stop dissing the Nazis all the time.
Look at how he just...
We're going to get to that. I don't want to get digressed into this, but remember I told you a story about my grandfather growing up in the richest neighborhood in Dallas, and down the street was a famous German-American inventor.
Hey, he's from
and
Dallas.
He was a first-generation person. He'd come here when he was a little kid on a ship.
Jones, man. He's from
and
Dallas.
He held a bunch of the patents on refrigeration and air conditioning. And my grandfather worked until he was about 8 years old, because he took him under his wing.
The best state.
In his little tinkering factory. Then he had factories in places like Detroit that actually built the stuff. And my grandfather, the main reason he joined the Army Air Corps, he told me, and he didn't tell me a lot about this, he just told me the story, was because he watched that man very quietly, once Hitler got power in the 30s, suck every dime out of him, or he would kill his relatives in Germany. And that guy was blonde-haired and blue-eyed, was as German as you could get, as Arnold Schwarzenegger, or as Teutonic, as Germanic. And the point was, my grandfather saw that. So I understand you're opposed to other forces, but I don't think thinking other forces in history that are lionized. That's my personal experience of what my grandfather, Clyde William Hammond, told me. Does that make sense?
It not totally to me, but and I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. I'm saying, like, it literally doesn't totally make sense to me. I'm following it, but I was just thinking about Satan, that whether it's the Zionists or Hitler, it's not the person, it's Satan using the people that
I agree with that.
Are controlled by demonic forces. But what I'm going to say is the Jewish media has made us feel like the Nazis and Hitler have never offered anything of value to the world. Meanwhile, there's all of these things that are happening. Planned Parenthood is New World Order population eugenics that is happening to this date. I got some jokes here from Owen Benjamin that I want to read about Ben Shapiro. Hey, Candace Owens, unplug this robot before he runs his mouth. Ben Shapiro's cardio is picking up shackles. Shapiro can tell how much change is in your pocket just from hearing a jingle. Shapiro is just mad that Kyrie won't sign his basketball. Back to you, Alex.
That was a crazy... Bro. He said Ben Shapiro knows how much money you got No. Ben Shapiro knows how much change you got by just listening to your pockets jingle. I'm not laughing.
Nick, you're sitting over there. You want to say something?
Yeah, well,
that was crazy as joke.
I agree with Ye. I think that when you look at what's going on today, so much of the political landscape happens in the shadow of World War II and the Nazis and Hitler. And I think it requires a little bit of an investigation, an examination of where those values come from. You know, people talk about Nazis and Hitler, but the United States had camps as well. The United States put the Japanese in internment.
The United States injected black people with syphilis.
Yeah, and you.
No, I totally agree.
The United States has Instagram selling pornography to little kids, and they're selling. People are selling. It's prostitution rings. Instagram.
So is your point? Let he without sin cast the first stone. You're just.
Instagram is a prostitution ring. Like, I went 30 days off of Instagram, and it was the best.
You heard that shit? Instagram is a prostitution ring. Y'all heard that shit, bro? That is the most factual shit, bro. I got like 3 homeboys back home, bro. You go on their phone, ass. Just ass, bro. Ass, titties, a bitch in a thong, a bitch in a bikini. What the fuck? Y'all some fucking freaks, bro. And how many? And the shit that amazed me was the fact, bro, why are there so many girls? Like hundreds, like thousands of girls just willingly just putting their ass out there, bro. I remember growing up, like, I might be an old head, bro, because I remember growing up, girls were like, oh, no, I would never put my body out there. I'm not like that at all. Like, bro, like 20 girls that I used to know from high school, they on OnlyFans, bro. They on OnlyFans, and they're bad. Why the fuck y'all on OnlyFans, bro? I know y'all got talents. I know y'all got other shit y'all good at. Y'all ain't even try. Y'all just say, alright, I'm 18. Let me go post my pussy on fucking OnlyFans.
Part of the fast. Me getting kicked off of Instagram was the best thing that
crazy,
ever happened
bro.
to me. Because when I go to it, it's like watching it with the They Live goggles, which is something that Owen Benjamin, you guys got to pull this up. Dave Chappelle is a hack, and he gets a lot of his jokes from Owen Benjamin. Dave Chappelle went on a Jewish platform and said, they dropped that nigga. Dave Chappelle said, they dropped that nigga, talking about Ye, and he called me Kanye, and I'm supposed to be his friend. Dave Chappelle does not believe in God and does not believe in Jesus.
Damn,
these are the kind of black leaders that the Zionists put in front of us. And meanwhile, we want to knock Herschel Walker, but Herschel Walker changed his life for Christ. And he might have had abortions, but he doesn't believe in abortion.
Well, sure, what matters is I have too. What matters is the heart.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I agree with Ye. I think that it's time that America has a fearless, visionary leader who serves Christ, who wants to bring the future forth in engineering and theology. I think that when you look at the options that were offered, and I said this on my show the other week, and the news said, oh, he supports DeSantis. I said the moderate Trump.
DeSantis, nobody even knows. It's just somebody that all the left are all
well, let me raise that since you guys got into this, and we'll do hours on this.
Wait, did I cut you off, Nick? I want you to let him complete his thought. Go ahead.
So the moderate Trump versus DeSantis will not produce any outcome where America or Jesus is put first. DeSantis is mobbed up with Israel and Mossad. Donald Trump, his speech, his announcement was written by Jason Miller, who's controlled by foreign interests. If there's a Republican primary between them two and they go up against Biden or they go up against Newsom, there is exactly zero chance that we get any kind of regime that's going to deliver the real change we need.
Nick, I got a question. If I say something that's provocative towards the Mossad, is that misogynistic? Hold on, let's hear from that.
That's wild.
Hey, I'm the head of the Mossad. I'm gonna kill you and take your children away from you. Thanks a lot, Netin. Back to you, Alex.
Please turn your microphone around, sir. I mean, I'm definitely overwhelmed here right now. Infowars.com, tomorrow's news today.
What the fuck did I
listen,
bring on my
all I'm
show?
trying to get through here is, I believe every group should be able
I
to be
switched
critical.
his name to Netin. I dropped the Yahoo so we didn't have to. I was tired of picking up the Yahoo and the Netin. So for now, he's just Netin. I know some people call him BB. No, some of you call him Yahoo, but we're gonna call him Netin. What you want, Netin? Hey, yay, right after this, I'm gonna say you're crazy. I'm gonna take your family away from you. We're not done with you yet. You cannot cause free thought. We have to control the history books. We have to control the banks, and we have to go and kill people. Also, we're in the pedophilia. Ha,
So, and in a little while, hopefully you're going to take the mask off, because is this actually Ye here? Folks, is this the mask is coming off in a little while? Hopefully,
Is it actually Ye?
Have a discussion about this.
They'll
But I
never
mean,
know.
seriously, you have the globalists pushing a poison shot that's already killed 20 million people that they admit doesn't work, and then you're the bad guy for criticizing a group. What I'm saying is, when the left said white people are inherently bad because they're white the last 6-7 years, they opened the gates up, so what do they expect? It's wrong, in my view, to say any group is inherently bad or has these traits or whatever. We should judge the individual. But it's wrong for the ADL to have what are very racial policies.
The ADL is played out. Nobody knows who the ADL are. Stop giving them
Why
attention.
you look
Nobody
so
cares about the
upset?
ADL. ADL, shut
Well,
up.
they run all the censorship and everything.
They don't run anything. They're played out. We run the streets.
Well, I'm singling out the ADL. So
That's we don't know who they are. No
The
one in high school
ADL.
knew what the
I don't
word
know.
anti-Semitic was.
That's true. I'm be real, bro. I didn't know what anti-Semitic was till like a month ago. That should show you how uneducated, bro. I went to a shitty ass public school. Right, what does it say? There are neo-Nazis in Ukraine, just as there are in the U.S. and in Russia for that matter. But they are a very marginal group with no political influence and who don't attack Jews or Jewish institutions in Ukraine. Putin's propaganda is so far from the truth that it doesn't survive the first contact with even a little knowledge.
Was until Ye made it
reader.
popular.
no, I hear you. It's definitely a
said
tiger
it.
by the tail.
Yeah,
Nick, you want to comment here?
Anti-Semitism popular?
Yeah, I just want to jump in and say that, I don't think Ye or I are saying that any group is particularly bad or the Jews as a group are bad, but there are Jewish practices that are based on Jewish law, and there is clearly some kind of a Jewish mafia. I'll give you a perfect example. It was Ari Emanuel of WME that called for a total boycott on Ye. Ari Emanuel's two brothers are Zeke Emanuel, who is the architect of Obamacare in the Obama White House, and his other brother is Rahm Emanuel, who is the chief of staff for Obama and the mayor of Chicago. Their father, Benjamin Emanuel, was part of the Irgun, which was a Zionist terrorist group in the 1940s. The definition of anti-Semitism, according to the State Department, is if you say Jews have any allegiance to Israel, it's anti-Semitic. If you say that Jews have any kind of conspiratorial influence in America, it's anti-Semitic. So we're supposed to believe that if Rahm picks up the phone and gets on a call with Zeke and Ari, and they talk about their jobs, which are running Hollywood and running the Obama White House, a conspiracy, if we acknowledge that happens, we're called anti-Semitic. But it's the truth. It's a truth that they make those calls. And it doesn't mean that every Jewish person is in on it. There are good Jews like Darren Beatty and Laura Loomer. And, there are lots of fine people.
Laura Loomer
I actually agree with
call
that
in.
take.
Also, it's like there's Jewish people that are basically hiding me under their floorboards right now.
People are
Under
so
their wooden
stupid,
floors. It's
bro,
like a
like-
reverse version of
Obviously,
the
bro.
Holocaust. Because there's Jewish people that saw how I was treated, and they're like, this is wrong.
Kanye's
This
wildin',
guy
though.
just gave an opinion. I didn't cause any harm. I didn't harm anyone. All I said is, and I spelled it wrong because I was drinking alcohol, and we see the Bible says you can drink, but the king should not drink, right? And I shouldn't have been drinking. I shouldn't have said DEFCON. That was a $2 billion tweet.
Yeah,
basically. I know you know about getting sued.
I hear you.
Wild,
so let's
bro.
expand.
He said that was a $2 billion
So let's
tweet.
expand on this.
Bro,
What you say is
he's a
what I'm trying to
wild
say.
dude, bro.
You didn't kill anybody. You're simply here saying this, and you're being demonized and attacked, and you're saying that is hypocritical. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. George Soros admits he went around rounding up Jews that thought they were going to be protected, stole their money, and sent them to Nazis. what my point is that that's what the left does. They hide behind black people, they hide behind Jews, they hide behind groups, and they use racial politics to control. And so I think that's the most important thing, is to understand that we can all come together under Christ.
Also, they blackmail. Okay, go ahead about the Christ thing. I want to hear this.
No, we can just, I'm just saying, I mean, I don't hate anybody because of their religion or their background.
Agreed.
And there's great people from every organization. And I think
George Soros can come to Christ. It is a possibility that he can convert and come to Christ.
Would you meet with George Soros if he wanted to meet with you?
Absolutely. I would meet with anyone.
George Soros is calling him.
Laura, we're live. What's up? This is Laura Loomer.
Bro, look at him, bro.
I'm watching live. I saw you just said that you wanted me to call in, so I'm calling in.
Understand that we can people from everywhere.
Calling in.
Well, would you meet with George Soros if he wanted to meet with you?
Absolutely.
Look at him, bro. Ew, bro. Bro, ew. Bro. Who's bro? No. Fuck, what's that animal? Wait, bro. Look.
I would meet with.
Look. Wait, I got the perfect one. Look at him, bro. What is
anyone?
that?
That's all they.
Bro. Oh my god. Bro. What the fuck? Why he look exactly like this? Ew.
Laura.
He looks like a rapist, bro. He just looks like a
We're
pedophile,
live.
bro.
What's up? This is Laura Loomer.
Fuck, bro.
I'm watching live. I saw you just said that you wanted me to call in, so
Fucking
I'm calling in.
yuck, bro.
Well, how does she have your number?
Well, she called me because she had some
George
concerns
Soros.
about Milo running my campaign.
No, that's great. So here's the deal. We've got Laura Loomer's number. Can we call her on Skype or Zoom? Can we actually put her on the show? Laura, you're on via a speakerphone.
He's trying to be
Can you come on via
professional and
Skype or
shit.
via phone right now?
Yeah, I can't do video right now, but I could do audio. I texted your producer.
Laura, we're going to call you right now. We're going to put you on air in 2 minutes.
Don't trash Milo. I like Milo.
Look how annoyed he is. He looks
didn't say
mad
yes.
annoyed.
Yeah, they're going to call her. They got her number.
Okay, cool. Bye.
This is crazy. Listen, all I'm trying to say is...
Milo's Jewish. I love Milo. Yeah.
And you've got a little bit of the
fuck is
Hitler
Milo?
fetish going on.
It's not a fetish.
Yeah, he's got.
It's not a fetish. That's a term like.
Yeah, he's kind of wild with the Hitler
I just
shit.
love information. They have some documentaries. Apparently, Bezos is allowed to put up any documentary, but if a basketball player tweets it, he'll lose his entire career. I think
Kyrie?
Well, that's where I want to go, because
Kyrie?
you've got millions, hundreds of millions of Chinese locked
Kyrie?
down right now and Chinese are great people, but their government in that country is the most racist,
No cap.
homogenistic, or homogeneous, actually, group there is. And all I'm saying is I really care about those Chinese people under...
Bro, y'all heard about the Chinese shit? They got... The COVID policy is crazy, bro. That's what America would have been if they were, like, this fucked up ass government. Bro, the CCP is crazy, bro. There's, like, people, like, protesting every day, bro. The housing shit is crazy. I was telling Fidel about this shit the other day, like, people can buy houses, right? Like, they could buy apartments, they could buy houses in advance, even before they're being constructed. So they're giving money away to already have the home at a lower rate, right? But the thing is, the CCP stopped construction of those homes, so the people started protesting, and now there's hella homeless people. Also, they're fucking like the COVID policies, bro. They're not letting people go to like they're just letting people go to work and go home. If you go outside, they arrest you, they throw you in jail. Like, it's fucking stupid, and they take away your money. It's a bunch of crazy shit, bro.
Because they want to use that as a model against us. I'm just kind of not. I'm not on the whole Jew thing.
Said
It's
he
just
looked like
what
a
I'm
bird.
saying. I don't
I
care if
look like
people
a
talk
bird.
about it. I believe in free speech. I'm just really worried about the forced injections, world government, 5G, the open borders, the collapsing currencies, war with Russia. What do you think?
I don't have all of that information. I have the information that 2 days ago I thought I was going to be put in prison because my accounts are frozen.
No, I get it.
Told
You're
y'all
in
his shit was
Hollywood,
frozen.
and the managers you see are. So I get it from your perspective. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and I love Jesus, and I have to fight this war to make a better place for my children and for everyone else's children. I got to put myself, my accounts, my name at risk to stand in the front of this war that we have. This is InfoWars, right? So we're going to give this information on InfoWars.
By the way, I asked the crew very lovingly. I love the crew, but you guys gave me the tweet I sent you this morning of the abortion mill, New World Order, depopulation, kill the black people organization, Planned Parenthood, where they said it's white people's job to give money so we can kill black people. It actually says that. And Ye didn't want me to have it on the desk because he wanted to be able to have it all look clean and stuff, and I get that, so I'm happy for Ye. But will you guys give me that damn tweet? Because I love you to death, but I've been asking for an hour. I need that damn tweet. I want to show people this because it is such such mind control to say, white people, you've got...
Bro. Look at what Fidel sent me, bro. He said George Soros looked like this. I don't know if you can see it, but he said George Soros looked like this. He do high key, bro. Oh my God.
White guilt. They actually say you're bad because you're white. Help us kill black people. What type of freakish, crazy world is that? Yay?
Zionist. Is that
Look at him
too
agreeing.
wide of a idea, or do I have to just go specifically to who does that? But it's the devil. It's the devil. We all, like Grandma used to say, we all need Jesus Christ. And where I'm at, this position where God is, he's using me as a vessel. Everyone always knew that I was special, but now I get to be a vessel. And I feel so, I'd like to go into a prayer. It's a prayer that my cousin wrote. Now, this prayer it's pretty long, so please don't cut me off in the middle of this prayer.
I'm not. Go ahead.
So what happened is I was we were doing a family prayer Zoom on Sunday, and his name is Wayne, and he tells me, he says, Kanye, he's like, bro, my name's Jay, you say a prayer. And then I said my prayer, and I felt that it was very profound. I felt like it was Ye level bars, where I said, let's remove this whole conversation of morality, and let's stick to the Bible and say either Jesus said so or Jesus said no. Hold on, I'm gonna wait till you drop this. Boom.
Listen.
All right, so, and I felt like that was profound. That's like a bar that made me top 5 streaming artists without an album this year. Either Jesus said so or Jesus said no, because we want to bring in our creative direction and our opinion and our moral compass. Forget the words moral compass. Is it in the Bible? What did the red letters say? What did Jesus say about it? And then we make our decisions off of that. So I said this, and then I had an idea. Let's stop hoping. Let's pray. Let's talk directly to God. Let's stop hoping for stuff.
I agree with that.
He has hope in here. And then I took it out, and then I put it back in. And then so I said this prayer, and my family members, they didn't say anything. And then he said his prayer, and the whole family was like, oh, that's the best prayer I ever heard. And he's like, I know. My prayers could be intimidating. I know. They're like, did you write that down? That was the best prayer ever. And I was thinking like, bro, why you set me up? Why you set me up to say my prayer right before your prayer? But this is his prayer. I was like, yo, send me that prayer, bro. That prayer was pretty good. It says, Nick is Catholic, so he doesn't like referring to Jesus as Yahweh God. But I am... am I black? Am I African? Am I Semite? What is it? They call me anti-Semite. They said I'm a nigga in rap. They said I'm black. They told me, say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Okay, James Brown, you tell me who I am. But I know that I'm a child of God, and I know Jesus died for us.
Bro,
this is the
Kanye
daily
is
prayer written by my cousin
bro.
Wayne. Yahweh God, thank you for life, health, and strength,
Shout out God.
faith, hope, and love, and another day to bless, protect your most holy name. I surrender all, Yahweh God, and acknowledge that all things are spiritual before they are physical. For this reason, we also declare and decree that you are the maker, master, ruler, creator, and guider of our spiritual lives. We also acknowledge our brother Jesus Yeshua and the blood he shed that gave us blood-paved pathways back to the Holy of the Holies. As we humbly come before you, your almighty throne of mercy and grace, we welcome your glory to rest heavenly upon our shoulders. Bless our crown with supernatural wisdom and understanding, Yahweh God, so that we may walk in the true knowledge of who you are and who you created us to be. Quiet our spiritual minds, Yahweh God, slow us down and put us in proper alignment and divine timing with the will and purpose you have for our lives. Open our spiritual eyes, Yahweh God, so we may better see all of the divine things of the Spirit. Open our spiritual ears, Yahweh God, so we may better hear all of the sacred things of the Spirit. Guard our spiritual mouth, Yahweh God. Place a censor over our divine tongues, so we may only speak words that glorify and edify you. Soften our spiritual heart, Yahweh God, so we may walk into deeper communication, commitment, intimacy, understanding, and a relationship with all of the divine things of the Spirit. Yahweh God, we recognize that we do not battle against flesh and blood, but against spirits and powers, principalities and rulers of spiritual wickedness in heavenly places. It is for this reason that we put on the whole armor of God, Yahweh God. We put on the helmet of salvation and the breastplate of righteousness. We firmly attach the belt of truth around our waist and drench our feet with the preparation of the gospel of peace. We take our sword of life spirit, which is the word of life, and the shield of faith with which we will quench all of the fiery darts of the enemy.
I love you,
Thank
God.
you for blessing us from the top of our head to the bottom of our feet and everywhere in between with the first, what we need, everything that we deserve, and then the best that you have for our lives, Yahweh God. In Jesus' name, amen.
In Jesus' name,
perfect time to go to break. Hour number 2, uncensored with
really
Yay. Nick Fuentes, I'm your guest host here in Insane Asylum World, because the whole world's crazy. All of us are nuts. This is Twilight Zone 2.0. We will be right back.
At me when you say that.
No, I'm talking about all of us. The whole world's crazy. It is crazy. Everybody's crazy. I
he said, bro. He said, bro. Everybody's crazy
here because these guys are hosting. We'll be right back with hour number 2. So,
he's selling his vitamins
who have been
and an account.
Appreciation for child abuse, images of violent pedophilia, child torture, child disembowelment, Satanism,
what the
and cannibalism.
Fuck is happening?
Many
bro?
of these images are appreciated by her rich men for a trip to the same orphan trains at local.
Hey, what?
They can smell it.
InfoWars, the most.
What did I click on?
Many years. The Industrial Revolution was fueled by hundreds of thousands of children sold off of orphan trains at local fairs across the country, many of which were born within orphan asylums and referred to as foundlings. History shows us that not everyone sees an innocent child as someone to protect, and the Balenciaga scandal is exposing a hidden cult that celebrates the death and torture of children. The same photographer who placed the Supreme Court ruling on child porn.
Look, this is the exact photo I was telling you about. This is the exact photo, bro. It has the fucking the cases, bro. The court
Balenciaga
cases, bro.
ad that sparked this whole recent scandal also did a photo shoot for France's Double magazine that featured a traumatized-looking child having her passport photo taken for a trip to the same Disney cruise line that provides snorkeling trips off the coast of Epstein's Island.
What the fuck, bro?
Otherwise known as Little St. James. Both photo shoots appear to have been styled by Russian stylist Lada Volkova, a highly celebrated stylist,
sex witch,
in the fashion industry, who works for Vogue, Adidas, Chanel, and has been a top stylist for Balenciaga since 2014. She has deleted her Instagram account since the scandal hit.
What the?
But archived images
What the fuck is this, bro? Is this real?
show a dark appreciation for child abuse.
This is on her fucking Instagram? This is on her Instagram, bro? Why are her legs tied like this?
Images of violent
Is this
pedophilia,
real?
child torture, child disembowelment,
What
Satanism,
the
and
fuck?
cannibalism. Many of these images are appreciated by her rich and famous designer friends, Gosha Rubchinsky and Mark Jacobs, both accused of peddling pedophilia in their own work. A
Bro,
recent
this is
video shows
children,
what
bro.
appears to be fake babies sold
Balenciaga selling fake babies with accessories that are covered in blood.
in blood-spattered Balenciaga swag.
What's in your bag? In my bag, like stuff for baby. Like, can we do what's in your bag? Yeah, can we do
Yo,
what's in
this
the
is
bag,
some
please?
demon shit,
Can I
bro.
hold it for you and you can take things out? Excuse me. Yeah. Look,
Yo, this
it's
is
like
some
when she
demon
starts to
shit,
cry.
Hey, yo,
when she's
bro.
gonna pee, I don't know. Then when she's boring, yeah, everything possible.
Y'all want
Right
some
as the
Balenciagas?
Balenciaga scandal goes viral, Hollywood actress Nicole Kidman, who was recently glamorizing
That's
eating bugs,
fucking crazy.
proudly releases her own
Eating
Balenciaga
bugs.
ad on Instagram. From what we are learning about these people, it seems strange for us to put our faith in any single one of them. And by all appearances, this wasn't an accident. It seems to be another demoralizing psyop.
The Balenciaga stuff just gets worse and worse. Check this out.
All right. Immediately, I'm distrustful because her hair is green.
The people that recruited all of the models for Balenciaga's runway show was a woman called Rachel Chandler, who has been on Jeffrey Epstein's island. She's even posted a picture on Instagram of CCTV.
If y'all don't know who Jeffrey Epstein is, if y'all don't know who Jeffrey Epstein is, y'all are living under a rock, bro. He's a serial pedophile who had an island where he would go and take people and make them have sex with like girls and then tell them later that they were underage, so they have like that, so he would like blackmail them. He was also a pedophile and kind of a rapist.
The footage back in 2013 bragging about being on an island.
This stuff's got me wondering if all high-end fashion brands are just fronts for human trafficking.
And this is exactly why I distrust her. You're fucking stupid.
So most of us know by now that Balenciaga got themselves canceled by having BDSM bears photographed with children. The same style bears were featured in one of their last runway shows, which was held in a mud pit.
That shit
as
was
if
hard.
the brand weren't disgusting enough. But who opened for the show?
Kanye.
Yeah, Kanye West was pretty close with Balenciaga before they got canceled for that last photo shoot. Kanye's been all over the place for years. Everybody knows that. I'm sure he's been through a lot. I feel for him, but let's keep our eyes open, yeah?
It's a very small club, and yet the majority of us still seem to obsess over them, like royalty, which begs the question, do we
Elon.
have any power? And if we someday find that we
You
do,
smoking weed,
what
nigga?
are we going to do about this
Is
evil?
that weed, nigga?
Reporting for InfoWars, this is Greg Reese.
Is that weed in it? Like, is that weed in the picture? All right, then let me come on.
Piece on NBC the other day, written by Mark Caputo, with a lot of lies about the dinner. And I don't know if people were misquoted or if bad quotes were given, but people are being led to believe that this was somehow a setup or an ambush
know,
to make the
Fidel, this shit
president
is
look
crazy,
bad. That's
bro.
not true. Ye loves
This shit is
Trump.
wild,
I love
bro.
Trump.
Like,
We
actually,
came to
what
the
the
dinner to
fuck,
have a
bro?
discussion with him and have a discussion with him about the 2024 race. Ye had a proposition for him. And so a lot of it was really put together in the last minute. I didn't even really know until I was at Mar-a-Lago whether or not we would be at the dinner. It was something that Ye and I discussed on the flight there and on the car ride over. So I just want to get that cleared up straight away, because I think Ye and I both believe that Trump is a great option. It really just comes down to Trump and Ye for the most part.
But them trying to premeditatedly claim it was some secret meeting and he knew he was meeting with you, that's not true.
No, yeah, and it was surprising because we had this conversation the day before we flew out. We were in LA on that Monday, and I was told it may not even be possible for you to get into Mar-a-Lago. They said because there's so many people that will intercept
Where's
you.
Mar-a-Lago?
There's a guest list and you have to be on it, and there's a security list and all these things. So I was told that I may not even be able to get through. Well, we pulled up to the club. They checked out Ye, they checked out Karen's ID and information. We drove up, we walked in, we sat down in the lobby. The president came out of the dining room, and that was that. He invited Ye to dinner, and I don't know if it was Ye or Trump, but one of them said, well, we want to bring Jamar, Karen, and Nick into the dining room. And so we came in, we sat down. Well, we took some pictures. Ye sort of lit up the whole room. Everybody wanted to get a picture with him. We sat down at the table. And I want to say initially it was a very pleasant dinner. Trump gave kind of the standard black voter pitch. He talked about the HBCUs, the opportunity zones, things like that. And then it turned out that Ye had accidentally sent a text message to a lawyer that both Trump and Ye share, and forward him some intel that Karen gave to us about how we were going to handle the Trump meeting and how to read his body language and the kinds of things that maybe we should avoid or things we might want to say. And so before the dinner, Ye accidentally forwarded that to a lawyer who then in the middle of the dinner apparently called Trump to say, hey, Karen Giorno's involved. This is a setup. You guys are being set up right now. It was really just based on a misunderstanding. And after that call, he...
Well, who's this lawyer?
Do you mind if I say the name?
Yes.
It's Yes, You Mind? Or,
no, I don't.
Okay, it's Nick Gravante.
Nick Gravante.
So he was texting
I don't mind. I don't mind any names. I think that's the general. Just let him finish the entire story.
Right. So, because we pulled up in the car and Ye said, "Here, I'll forward you these notes." So he forwarded it to me, and I said, hey, I didn't get the text. And we kind of brushed it off, and we found out later he meant to send it to Nicholas Fuentes. He sent it to Nicholas Gravante on accident. So the dinner was actually very pleasant. It was very friendly. Ye picked out a song to play. He put on Say You Will off of 808s. And then Trump said, oh, I don't know, let's put on one of your hits. So he put on Stronger. It was very congenial. Well, then in the middle of the dinner, Trump gets this call because Nick Gravante apparently sent the text to one of Trump's guys or somebody. Somebody called Trump and said Karen is giving Ye intel. Karen worked for Trump. She ran the state of Florida during the Republican primary in 2016. And so he got the heads up. They thought it was some big ambush. So he gets off the phone and the tone totally flipped. And he starts telling Ye these stories about how some of his black constituents had betrayed him. He told the story about how he got A$AP Rocky out of jail. He told the story about how he got the NBA basketball players out of the Chinese jail. And the moral of the story was, if you go against me, if you're disloyal to me, I'll crush you. That was kind of the subtext of the stories from Trump. He said that Kim Kardashian, he said some nasty things about her because she endorsed Joe Biden after Trump released, what is it, Alice
Johnson.
Alice Johnson from prison. He commuted her sentence and then gave her a pardon, so he felt betrayed by that. And then Ye made the proposition and said, hey, I'd like you to be my running mate in 2024. And Trump
I gave him the opportunity. I didn't say I would like him to. I said you have the opportunity.
Right, yes.
To be my running mate in 2024.
Yes.
I know it's busy, bro. I was going to say, if you wanted to react with me, you could.
I do think it looks cool.
If you want to join later on.
So he sat back and folded his arms, and he kind of smirked, and he sort of dismissed it, but then he got a little bit heated, and he said, you can't win, you'll never win, don't run, you can win at a lot of things, but you can't win at this. And then he turned to me and Karen and said, you guys are smart, I know you work for him, but don't lie to him. Tell him he can't win. And, you know, I love Trump and I love Ye. And so I'm looking at Trump and then I'm looking at Ye and I'm looking at Trump and Ye. He's telling me.
Nick, they say you're a white supremacist. Are you a white supremacist?
No, not at all.
Well, spend some time on that.
Yeah, you know, I'm a Catholic. I'm Christian, and so I believe that we.
I know that sounds white supremacist right there, but it's not. Go ahead.
Yeah.
But then, are you a white supremacist?
Well, I believe that we're all children of God, and so I think that black, white, red, brown, whatever. We're all siblings in a certain sense because we're created by God. I do, though, believe that there are races. There are black people, there are white people, there are Hispanics, and these differences mean something to people. They mean things to each other. That doesn't mean that we can't get along. That doesn't mean.
But the left's saying it's bad to even have a culture. They're saying none of us can say I'm this or I'm that.
Right, they want to melt us all down. That's what globalization is.
Skeptic.
They want to globalize
What's
the
up with
government,
you,
the economy, and the population. They want a global government. They want to globalize the economy through free trade. Exactly, and the population through immigration. And they want to make it so that in 50, 100 years, there are no distinct nations. There's no distinct peoples.
Hey, do you know about the Nick Fuentes?
Right,
like,
just a slave
what do you
class,
think about this, man?
undifferentiated.
What kind of
That's what they
politics are
want.
you a believer in?
This is the future president you're talking to right now.
Bro, I don't really believe in politics, bro. I believe, okay, so let me be honest here. What they're talking about, Kanye is definitely off the handle, bro. He's saying he loves like Hitler and stuff. I'm not really with that. But I do definitely believe that there are Jewish people controlling the media. Obviously, not every fucking person in the media is Jewish and they're controlling it, and not every Jewish person is bad, obviously. But there's a lot of nepotism. There's a lot of people who will bring people up that are their specific religion, which is Jewish. And not to say that all Jewish people are bad. Again, just to clarify, because people are very sensitive. Kanye's definitely right, bro. People are definitely getting raped by contracts. People are definitely getting screwed over. There's a lot of weird shit going on. I wouldn't say I'm conservative nor liberal. I would be a little bit more centrist, but slightly conservative leaning.
He's not old enough.
Yeah, Nick, how old are you?
Do you support capitalism? Yes.
Maybe in a few cycles.
And Trump.
I mean, I'm in America, bro. I kind of have to.
Find this kid? He had no
There's
idea
many different ways to make money. The only reason I'm broke currently is because
after they found
I didn't realize there was different ways to make money.
In the press to start off, because it started to be like a series of lie after lie after lie and fake. It wasn't a tweet. It was a truth social after truth social after truth social.
Is a L.
So give them the rundown on that.
Like that's a failed fucking platform.
We didn't publish anything about the dinner. It was rumored that Ye went to dinner with Trump. Then it was rumored that I was at the dinner because I walked through the airport in Miami. Then there was a statement from Jason Miller, who spoke as a representative for Trump, and he said, well, Nick Fuentes was not at the dinner. And it was only at that point, which was a lie, it was only at that point when we began to respond, and Ye said, he can't say that. Nick was at the dinner. That was a lie.
But, I mean, I actually like the speeches that Jason Miller wrote. He was just scared.
Who was scared? Trump?
What are they talking about, the Trump meeting?
Miller thinking it was a setup. But, I think that's what they thought. They thought, oh, this is a setup. And I think that's where that fear came from.
He thought it was a
people
setup.
People got to stop lying. Our leaders, our politicians have to stop being afraid and being so political, and we have to put Christ first. And if anything comes from this,
shout out Christ.
The best thing that could come from this is I'm the president of the United States in 2024. The worst
he's not
thing that
winning,
could come
bro.
from this is our leaders
not
are
winning.
held to Christian values.
He said he
not
loves
Zionist
Hitler.
values.
You're not winning,
Now,
bro.
Let's talk about the difference of
You're
Trump's
wilding,
truth socials.
bro.
Yeah, so he put out 3 successive posts. There's 3
The Amazing
responses
Skeptic.
from
Hey,
Trump
do you
on
believe?
Truth
Do you love
Social,
Hitler? The
and
Amazing
they just
Skeptic.
get more sort of erratic as
You're
the pressure
definitely-
grows. You know,
you
the
definitely
first one
believe
he
in the
says,
deep state.
it was a
You
very
definitely believe
uneventful
in the deep
dinner.
state.
I did meet with Ye. The next post was, I don't know who Nick Fuentes was, and it was
said,
totally
"Fuck no."
uneventful. The third one, he says, Ye, a
What
very
do you
troubled
believe in?
man who happens to be black, came for badly needed advice. And so it just kept getting more and more sort of angry and erratic. And I think what Ye's getting at, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but Trump is surrounded by handlers. He's surrounded by people like Jared Kushner, and Jason Miller. He's got 3 campaign managers.
But ever since,
because he got what he wanted.
Ever since Trump lost the election, bro, he been acting real different, bro. He been acting real different. He been moving way different, bro.
Out of Trump,
That's all I'm gonna say.
What did Jared do when Trump was in office?
He got the Abraham Accords. Jared Kushner with
I
his
believe
best
in
friend
peace and
Bibi
love.
Netanyahu at 666
Fuck all
Fifth
that.
Avenue. They
I'm just
brokered
playing,
the
I'm just
Abraham
playing.
Accords,
Nah, I believe in
which
peace and
opened
love
up
too,
investment
man.
from the Gulf states into
this
Israel.
whole fighting stuff is weird.
Exactly.
Netanyahu
Like,
loves
all these
it,
people,
of course, because this
But
is
let's
how-
expand on
man,
that.
these people are wild, man.
Hey, this is Nick.
But There will never be peace and love, bro.
No,
we're human beings.
My point is that
there's always conflict.
It's fair,
you put
though,
enough
for
human
Trump
beings
that
in a
political
room,
attack
there's bound to be a fight.
Claim that he endorses or represents
that's just
even
life,
the
my
views
brother.
they claim you hold that you don't hold. So
Peace and
clearly,
love
you can see how the media is using you guys
will never be a thing.
as an attack on Trump.
They're using us to try to put this guy we've never heard of, DeSantis, in office. Like, DeSantis is going to play by the book. The thing about Trump is this guy is one of the best presidents we have. He's top 5 presidents. He's right there with Ronald Reagan.
Yeah,
and he was a
that's
Wharton
a wild
grad. He's
take.
one of the best businessmen of all time. And the entire time he was the
Trump.
president, the Jewish media attacked him. They were mad because he was actually working for the country. And now they're doing everything, including this meeting, to try to
smear
to
him.
say he's not allowed to meet with. This
yeah,
is
they are trying to smear
InfoWars.
him really bad.
Who are you to say who the president can meet with? Netanyahu. Like, I'm not gonna. The Holy Spirit fills me up, and the less sin I have, the less angry I get.
The Holy Spirit.
So you can't make me angry. But if I was another version of Ye, the Kanye West that you guys know, I would be angry at Netan for even speaking on one of the best presidents, one of our best presidents of all times. Shut the bless up, Netan. This is from Ye. Now you know who I am.
He says, "Shut the blessed up."
You know who I am now, Netanyahu? You know who I am now, Jared Kushner?
He can't curse. He's Christian.
You know who I am, Josh Kushner? Let me tell you something about Softy Josh, right? Marshmallow Josh was at a dinner. I'm at Jared's house. Jared
Bro, I love
Ivanka's house.
Kanye, bro.
And
bro, I fucking love Kanye. I don't know anyone he's naming
I didn't
though,
realize
but I
at the
love
dinner
Kanye, bro.
that Josh Kushner had 10% of Skims, which was my
I saw
ex-wife's
this
clothing line, which I have 5% of. And it's one of the reasons why even after the attack where Ari Emanuel had all of my deals destroyed, I was still worth $400 million, right? And still had $250 million of cash available, right? So, Josh,
man, I
say, what do you think
man.
about Jared working for me
$400
in 2024? Bro. And Josh looks at Jared and says, "Oh, I would kill him." And so then towards the end of the meeting, I'm leaving their apartment. They do it like a soft hug because I think like Jared,
we got my homie joining.
he has to hug Josh
right,
extra soft so
let me
he
open this shit
doesn't
up.
melt like toilet paper. And what I realized afterwards that
Hold up, my
Josh
brother.
had 10% of a line that I only had 5%, double, where Skims is an extension of Yeezy. It's an extension of my brand. Literally, I put the creative director from Yeezy at Skims because at first Skims was a lingerie line. And then it was Kris Jenner's idea to make it a shapewear line. And I said, I have the perfect person. Let's take these elements of Yeezy and let's put this here. And then Josh goes in and puts $150 million from some investment firm to then control something that my ex-wife.
Can you hear me, Fido?
I can hear you.
All right, bet. Let me put you on the stream. Real quick. So, you've been seeing that shit? Bro, this shit is crazy, man. This is actually this is insanity, man.
That man said they're trying to cite. Bro, I like the little voice.
You're hearing his little voice?
Bro, I'll fuck with the little voice.
Bro, I can't add you to the. I updated my OBS and now this shit really tweaking, man. It doesn't let me it doesn't let me put you in the shit.
Yeah, for some reason I can't see you either. I can't see anything that's going on. So might as well just keep going, Nate. That shit funny though, bro. No cap.
Yeah, for real. But all right, bro. I'll talk to you later, I guess.
Bet that.
All right, bye, bro. Damn, L streamer, man. I can't add my homeboy.
No, I get it. So you're at this meeting and literally realizing, oh my God, I own this and ran this. This guy's double what I get. You didn't even know he was the owner.
Yeah, and that's what I explained to Jared. I was on text with Jared. I said, what if I had 10% of a line with Ivanka and you didn't know and you only had 5%. I'm sure you...
But what if he learned you own 10% of 666 Park Avenue? He'd be pissed.
Or what if I had 10% of that 800...
What the fuck is he talking about?
How
666
big was
Park
the deal
Avenue?
that he did after he got out of
So
office?
what you're saying is we need reparations from Hollywood. We need the Hollywood elite that have almost all the money. They need reparations to America.
Wait, I want to talk about how Jared did that first deal.
You hear what I'm saying?
With Netin.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, he got billions. And this is something that was covered in the Wall Street Journal. Jared Kushner brokered the Abraham Accords with Netanyahu. And before Trump was even out of office, they were arranging for how Kushner could take a massive fee from...
Okay, but separate from Kushner getting money, I don't like Kushner. He glows in the dark. He's creepy as hell.
He glows in the dark is crazy to
that's
say.
a good peace deal to get the Arabs and Jews to quit killing each other. I mean,
I agree with you to some extent, but don't...
I mean, actually, that's a pretty... I said that's something good Kushner did. I mean, I don't like Kushner, but
He did it for the money.
Well, I mean, we got things done. Yeah.
And I would say...
I'm not defending him. I'm saying, isn't it good to try to get Middle East peace?
Let's ask Nick.
Yeah, Nick, go ahead.
If you want Middle East
He was
peace,
scared to answer.
you have to go to Israel because Israel is the one who has been bombing Syria. Israel's the one that's...
And they got 200 nuclear weapons. They ain't going nowhere.
Exactly, and that's why they killed JFK and RFK was because of they were trying to get their WMD program off the ground. Operation Apollo. It was Jack Kennedy that wanted IAEA inspectors looking into it.
No, and that is probably one of the main... That's one of the reasons Kennedy got killed. That was
what we need to say right now, and we're going to bring Ali on in a second, is both of my parents were educators, right? And we're here as the educators. That's what's in our heart. When we get the information, we put ourselves at risk to give you the information. There's a lot of teachers, incredibly intelligent people that have been canceled and kicked out of universities for not playing along with the system. So stop looking at us like celebrities, like we're trying to get media. We're using our position, putting our finances, putting our personal well-being at risk to say the truth out loud. And I was on the plane with Nick and I said, it feels like we're in Vietnam in the middle of the war with our backs to the wall, holding our guns and saying, you know, Nick, how did you get here? Yay, how did you get here? Well, all the guns are going off and all the media is going off, and say, this is InfoWars, right? So you got some info warriors on both sides of you, and you fought for us. You've been fighting this battle for a long time, Alex, and we just got to salute you as a Christian and as American because you paved the way to make braver soldiers like us today. It's like Terminator Part 10 happening right now.
Wow. All right. We got to go to break. We're going to get Laura Loomer on. We're going to get Ali Alexander. I'm demanding come on. One of the smartest guys I know in politics. And we're going to just continue. Owen Schroyer is going to come on. We're going to continue on as long as you guys want to go. We'll take breaks and stuff too, and get Ye to eat something or whatever. Me and Nick got something he hasn't eaten yet, and we're just.
I stay fasting.
That's why he won't eat. I'm trying to get him to eat. So I'm like Italian, manja. So we're gonna.
I gotta watch my accounts because they've been frozen by the Jewish banks. So
the Jewish media.
I need to watch my meals.
Well, CNN says white people are evil Nazis. So I mean, I
bro,
disagree with those statements, but
I don't like the word evil next to Nazis. I think we need to look at.
What the fuck?
Oh my goodness! Just because you don't like one group doesn't mean the other. But look,
I love Jewish people, but I also love Nazis.
What the fuck are you saying, bro? Stop.
But listen, we're gonna go to break.
Kanye is just making it worse for himself,
We're all crazy.
bro.
The whole world's crazy, and the whole power structure's coming down. This is absolutely lit. This is lit.
He said it's lit.
Number one show in the world right now. Everybody's tuned in everywhere. Yay. Everybody, I appreciate you being here. We're going to go to break. We're going to come back and play that my favorite promo with Ye, and then we're going to air the Trudeau clip, and then go right back to Ye. Stay with us.
He said it's lit. Of course he said.
Ye is in studio. I'm Alex Jones, your host. Nick Fuentes, Ali Alexander, Owen Schroyer are about to join us riding shotgun. Ye doesn't want to wear an earpiece, so he's going to call Laura Loomer. Yeah, so we're going to put Laura Loomer on the way. She was originally going to be on earlier. Ye, you're hosting the show. Go ahead.
Laura, can you guys hear Laura on the mic?
That's how we feeling. He said he loved. He said he
what
loved
they're doing
the
is
Nazis.
they're talking to her out there. I told them 45 minutes ago.
Laura,
tell her
you on the mic?
Tell her you're going to call her. They didn't do that because it's such a party.
I can hear you.
Can you guys hear her? Laura, say something.
She's not going to.
Laura Loomer.
Yeah, Laura, you're on the air. Go ahead.
How's it going?
You're on the air with Ye. Go ahead. He wants to do it over a speakerphone. Go ahead.
Well, look, I just wanted to call in You know, I see that everybody on
Ooh,
this
she
stream
kind of
has
bad. She
been
kind of
canceled in
bad.
some fashion, and
Oh my god, she kind of bad. That's Laura Loomer? Wait, hold up, bro. Hold up, bro. That's a terrible picture. She kind of bad. Yo, she a baddie, bro. Yo, she. Okay, let me stop being horny. All right, let me get back.
I've also been canceled, and I have a
Kinda
unique
bad, bro.
perspective because I'm Jewish, and I happen to
She
be
kinda bad, bro.
one of the most banned and censored people in this country, and so I just wanted to talk about cancel culture and the act of debanking and deplatforming from my perspective because. I was really one of the first people that experienced all of this cancel
Is she
culture.
not bad?
And
Come
I
on,
would
y'all.
just
She's
say
bad, bro.
I can sympathize with anybody who's had
I see
their
it.
voice
She's
silenced.
bad,
I
bro.
don't think
Come on
that,
now.
Censorship is the answer, no matter how much you disagree
Alright, what's
with
she talking
another
about, though?
person
Sorry.
or how offensive you may find their statements or their.
Wait, am I misogynist? All I've been saying is she's bad, and I haven't even listened to anything she just said. So let me go back and listen to what she actually said. Am I a misogynist, bro?
I wanted to talk about cancel culture and
Okay, she's talking
the
about
act
cancel
of
culture.
debanking
Okay.
and deplatforming.
Oh, she's
from
talking
my
about real
perspective
shit. She's talking about
because,
real shit. All right.
I was really one of the first people that experienced all of this cancel culture, and I would just say that, I can sympathize with anybody who's had their voice silenced. I don't think that censorship is the answer, no matter
Agreed.
how much you disagree with another person or how offensive
Facts.
you may find their statements or their arguments to be.
Facts.
And what we need in this country is more free speech. And I say that,
Facts.
as a
Okay, she's
Jewish
woke as
American
fuck.
woman watching this stream and, watching the plague of
Bro,
cancel
she's
culture
bad
that
as
has really
fuck. I'm
swept not
so
just our
sorry,
country,
bro.
but
I'm
the
just looking at this
entire world
picture.
over these last few years. And I will
And I don't
say
even like
that
white women
being
like
Jewish
that.
has never saved me from being canceled.
Oh, she's
it never,
Jewish.
Stopped the banks from shutting down my access to my bank account. Being
Hey, man.
Jewish never prevented me from becoming, like I said, the most banned woman in the world. So I just wanted to make it clear that
The most
while,
canceled woman in the world.
there's no disputing the fact that groups like the ADL and AIPAC and powerful left-wing Jewish individuals
took
and
her
in
off,
some
bro.
cases right-wing Jewish
Ew,
individuals
never mind. She's
are
not bad.
advocating for cancel culture.
Never mind.
There are Jews themselves
Yeah,
who have
why
also
they have to
been
do her like that,
Yeah,
bro?
you shouldn't be
Why they have to
penalized
do
for
her
other
like
people,
that,
but
bro?
I-
That was a
I can't say
terrible
that I agree with
picture.
it.
They took
But
it
you
off
called
quick as
yourself
fuck.
more
They were like,
Martin
all right,
Luther
we
King than Malcolm X. I
violating.
tend
We
to agree with that.
violating.
I like
They
Malcolm
really
X.
just
I've read his
violated the
writings, listened to him,
fuck out of
incredibly
her.
smart intellectual. He was downtrodden. He was telling people to stand up. He was an amazing revolutionary for his
Yeah,
time,
they
an amazing
violated
man.
the fuck
But
out
I
of
think
her.
Martin Luther King was more powerful, and even Malcolm came around to his worldview of thinking. So my issue
Me
is,
stand up?
it's the same thing we're talking about here. is
Whoa,
that-
whoa, bro. Why you want me
Laura
to
Loomer
stand
has
up,
been
bro?
censored. Laura Loomer has been attacked.
Whoa.
And Israel has the most
You
draconian
trying to
COVID
see me?
shots against their
You trying to see
population of
me?
any group. So I'm saying, why aren't they exempt? Because there's a criminal group posing as them. Christ talked about this. That is trying to
fat,
manipulate and pose as the leadership of every group. There's groups that claim they lead the black folks that aren't caring about blacks. There's groups that claim they care about white people that aren't really caring. There's groups that claim they're Jewish that don't.
Oh,
Like,
he's
that's
trying to
what
see if
we're
I'm
talking about.
bricked.
Disagree?
Fuck
I
you.
agree. And as I talk about it, I think about it, it's like,
Y'all some
I gotta
clever ass
say,
motherfuckers,
I
bro.
love the Zionists. I love the people that blocked my bank account because God runs the world and uses
Bro,
everyone.
trying to see if I'm
There's a
bricked
power
and shit.
structure under God that starts with the 1,000-year-old families such as the Medicis. Then it goes to the Vatican, which is in bloodline to Peter, not Paul. Then it goes to the financial groups, BlackRock, Vanguard, and then to the governments, where we can go into Putin territory. And then
Shout out
it goes
Putin.
to Hollywood, the Rahm Emanuel. That is the first smokescreen to get past. And we're just breaking down those smoke screens. Hey, Ari. How you doing, Ari?
Hey, I want to jump in really quick, and I will say
Blade Axe
Lord, you're on the air.
009. That's a wild ass name, bro. Are you Kratos?
go ahead.
All right, L joke. This L joke.
People like
Let me
Ye,
stop,
people
bro.
like Alex Jones, people like Nick Fuentes, people like myself. You know, everybody watching should understand we're living in a dangerous time now where people are being shut down and having their money frozen. Okay, imagine not being able to access your bank account because somebody in a boardroom decides that they don't agree with what you're saying. And so, you know, for people who are critical, you know, of Ye, Nick, Alex, myself, or whoever, right? Just think of how fast the tables could turn. And I think this is what you've been talking about for years, Alex. You've been warning people about what's coming for years. And now people want to act like, oh, well, how did we get to this point? Censorship is the reason why we've got to this point. Okay?
Bro, she got a crazy jawline, bro.
If people weren't being censored.
Well, sure, Laura, can I ask you this question? Because, you know, you're a smart, you know, successful, pro-America Jewish lady that you know, it's an American that lives in Florida.
I didn't say fuck you, bro. I love you, man.
Aren't Jews like everybody else, like left-wing, right-wing, and different factions fighting with each other and everybody else, like any other group? I mean, I understand there's powerful groups in Hollywood and all these mafias, but it's like we don't blame Italians for the Italian mafia. And when I criticize the Jewish mafia, which is one of the most powerful in the world, which I don't like. I don't dislike because they happen to be Jewish, happen because they're a mafia. That's really how I think we destigmatize it, just say no to the mafia.
True.
That is the ADL in Hollywood. Or do you disagree with that or agree? Or you want to say something?
No, look, there's factions within any group, right? I don't think that you can really generalize any group. I think that when you look at the demographics of Jews in America, over 73% of Jews vote Democrat. And so when you see a lot of, you know, people making decisions who happen to be Jewish, it's coming from a left-wing
so professional,
perspective.
bro.
But I'm a nationalist. You know, I'm a nationalist, and I'm Jewish, and I've been a
Look at her, bro.
strong supporter of
She's a
President
little
Trump.
big, but you know,
Why were
we
they
love
so
big,
scared
we
of
love
you?
big girls.
You've been
she,
as much
she look
kind of
sexy in that dress.
more. I mean, they have come after you. Why do they? Why are they scared of
She
Laura?
look good in red.
Because I'm a free speech absolutist, and regardless of what somebody may say, even whatever they may say about Jews or whatever they may have to say about Israel or Judaism, I'm not going to advocate for anybody to be silenced, anybody to be banned, or anybody to have their accounts shut down or their money frozen simply because of their viewpoints. This is America, and we need to promote free speech absolutism, and we need our politicians to start promoting free speech absolutism. And this is what I ran when I ran for Congress twice in Florida, the first time in Trump's home district,
what she say? She said
district in the country, and then most recently in District 11.
She supports freedom of speech, and she's
No, I know you do. So what about?
She says she supports free speech. She's against cancellation. That's it. That's all I got.
About a First Amendment.
I'm be real, bro. I wasn't listening, bro. I'm be real.
For a Bill of Rights party.
I'm be real,
you know, that could transcend party lines. What about a free speech, pro to self-defense, a First Amendment, Second Amendment party? I mean, how do we fix this, Ye?
With the word of Christ. The first book of Moses called Genesis. In the beginning,
what's that way your hand that, bro? Chill.
The earth was without form and void, and darkness was on the face.
Bro, reading Bible verses.
And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. That's where we start.
Bro. They know that. That's why Prometheus shows that.
We're reading Bible
all right,
verses
Laura,
right
thank
now.
you so much. Thank you. Closing comments or Ye? I want to move on to.
Where'd he get a Bible from?
Thank you very much for calling and talk later.
Did he bring that? I have not seen the Bible.
Great, Nick. Nick, see you in Florida. You want to say something before we go to Ollie, Alexander, and Owen?
Yeah, I want to jump in and say that I agree. I think, though, that it's not so much about the Bill of Rights. I think it's really more about Christianity. I think that what America needs is a Christian party.
Oh, I agree. Politically, it's about our freedoms, but you're right. Christ is first.
Right, and it gets to the nature of Judaism, which is the fact that Jews do not believe that Christ was the Son of God. And in fact, they're the only group that hate Jesus. Muslims see Jesus as a prophet. Buddhists, Hindus see Jesus as a spiritual figure. Jews write in their Talmud that Christ is burning in hell. They don't like the cross.
Well, I think that's because he's kind of was taking over the thing. So at the end of the day, we worship a Jew, or we say he's not really a Jew.
It's not the same thing, though, because the kind of Judaism that we have now is not of the Old Testament. It's of the rabbinical oral tradition. So these people are worshiping.
They're not following the Old Testament. They're following the Zohar and the Talmud and all that.
That's right. Exactly.
People should read that for themselves. What about Haile Selassie? Because this is what happened to Kyrie Irving, and it made me really mad because when I was a kid growing up reading comic books and stuff, I could read really early.
Bro, he brought props, bro.
When I was 10, I could read like a
he
college
brought
student.
a net and a fucking Yahoo
books when I was about
bottle,
8 because my mom had all these history books. Some of
Swear
my picture
Kanye
history
a
books, and I
menace,
started reading
man.
those. And it's like a fact that Solomon married a bunch of black women. It's a fact that Ethiopia was Jewish. It's a fact that North Africa was Jewish. It's a fact that went on. And then Kyrie Irving puts out a video explaining that a bunch of North African blacks.
Bro said as soon as the girl leaves, he focused again. Bro, I don't know what it is, bro. Me and my girl just broke up, bro. I've been horny, bro.
Are intermarried and part Jewish.
I've been horny, bro.
And Israel lets a bunch of blacks in because they can prove that their lineage, their names are Jewish names. So how is it anti-Semitic? And how does the ADL say it's anti-Semitic for black people who are related directly to King Solomon and King David, the line of Judah, which Haile Selassie was the leader of Ethiopia? That's where this whole movement comes from, to act like they don't know this.
Bro, and I can't watch porn, bro, because that shit demonic, bro. Ye said I can't watch porn, bro. He said if I watch porn, I'm a pedophile, bro. He said if you watch porn, that's pedophilia, bro. Fuck am I supposed to do, bro?
I'm not blaming Jews for this. I'm blaming the leftist ADL to deny black Jews their
Bro, he got the fucking POV
fraud.
camera.
It's a damn historic fact.
Yeah,
It's
the
on Wikipedia.
POV camera.
It's not even debated.
It's true, but it's not just the leftists, it's the right-wing ones too, because in Israel, Ye was just showing me a clip the other day where they are racist towards the
I'm not doing that. They'll suck
Ethiopian
my dick. I'm
black
not doing
Jews that immigrate into Israel. They kick them out. There's quotas.
Well, I mean, Israel's
Bro
even
said
mean
go
to
to
the
Google and
Hasidic
type
Jews
in
now. I mean, that's what I'm
Fuck
saying. They're
you.
waging war.
Right, so, and I agree with you. And what they've done to Kyrie Irving is just
Take
disgusting.
Dr. Zelenko, beautiful person, wonderful guy. He'll tell you, he goes, yeah, what runs Israel's evil, and so is your groups.
Ben Shapiro just mad that Kyrie won't sign his basketball.
Bro, Kanye he is trolling
So, but what about
hard,
that issue?
bro.
I'm sure you know about Haile Selassie and Kyrie Irving. Your take on Kyrie.
That's my brother. And
Shout out
I
Kyrie.
love the fact that just like now, it felt like you were in this battle by yourself.
I'm
but
not doing it
now
for
you
them.
got two warriors
I'm not doing it,
alongside of
bro.
you, like gargoyles
I'm not
at the
doing it.
top
There's
of the
a line I
buildings in
won't
New
cross.
York, ready to fight for Christ. And when Kyrie put up that information, they
Fuck you,
always
bro.
want to write me off and
You
say, "Yeah, it's
glazing
just
right
so
now.
crazy, so crazy, so crazy." And then Kyrie was like, "Okay, here goes some information right here. Information is the unlock. There's 5 elements that the 1%, the elites, use to control the 99%, which
Hey,
are the
what are you
masses. Those
sending in
elements
the-
are
in the Twitch
water,
chat, bro?
food, shelter, medicine, and education. Which one of those 5 elements are the most important? Education. Because with the knowledge, you can go get water, you can go get food, you can get shelter, and you can get medication.
They don't want independence.
I agree. And Kyrie fought for something. And then also, for me, Kyrie, I love Kyrie. He did what his job was. They had the Hebrew Israelites in front of the game.
For real,
and
free
now
my dog
the high
Kyrie,
schools.
bro.
I always think about the high schools. I always think about the future, the grammar schools, the high schools. These are the people that are going to change our lives. So
Saul, that's
high
you,
schools are
right? I be
asking
forgetting
questions.
that fucking.
People are running around saying, "Oh,
Is that you?
Ye's
That's your name. That's you,
racist."
right?
What is
your name,
the
bro?
term
Your name be
racism
throwing me off,
was
bro.
created, and I think the construct of racism was created.
The communist Russians.
Yeah, and it's like the whole woke culture, the idea of the white man did this, the Jewish guy did this. Now I'm saying specifically the bankers. I think my misstep in the tweet was to pinpoint a people as opposed to
Those
pinpointing
emos
the
are
devil
crazy, bro.
and the fact that the devil used to have that. But more than that, it was my disobedience to God that forced me into the whale's stomach as I am right now. But it's only my obedience to God that's going to bring me out of the whale's stomach.
Well, let's elaborate. You're not walking back what you said. You are clarifying it, which is key. It's evil in the hearts of men and women that's a problem. And so you're not walking it back. You're clarifying. This is big.
Let's clarify. Satan, the angel, one of his favorite angels, one of the most powerful angels.
The most powerful.
Yeah. Satan. That's what I like. The most powerful angel, Satan. And he brought angels with him when he left heaven, right? How many angels did Satan bring with him?
33% of them. So he brought billions of angels with him.
So angels, I mean, Satan has
I didn't dox you. Relax,
33%
bro.
of God's warriors with him, working for Satan.
He lives in.
But God runs the world. And it's Satan
Shout out God.
that gets inside of the
Fuck
Zionists
Satan.
and makes them do evil things. But these are stories because I'm a baby
What is this
Christian, right?
picture?
But I heard that, you know, God loves me so
Oh,
much.
is that Satan
he loves me
falling
so
from
much,
heaven?
right? Then I go to Drink Champs and I'm drinking. And the Bible says king don't drink, right? I know it's not
Facts.
Milo. I know I'm not saying it in correct, perfect
L
English.
Satan in the
but
chat. L
the
Satan
Bible
in the
says
chat
king
right
don't
now.
drink.
L Satan.
And I'm drinking and I'm smoking and I'm using my ego because I'm tired of
L
I'm
drugs.
tired of these like fed
L drugs in the chat.
You're like, I'm lit. I'm lit.
Let me say I'm tired of these fed celebrities trying to pick on me,
L
thinking that
feds.
they gangster. We
All right,
not
let
in
me
high
check.
school Meek Mills. We not in high school Puff Daddy. And
Yeah.
everyone thinks that they're so much more gangster, like they
Yeah.
got me in some way. Ain't none of y'all more gangster than God, and God got me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that.
Oh no! Everybody pose and act a tough.
Yeah,
If
but
you're-
yeah.
you're talking about rebel, black sheep.
My
you're definitely it,
boy.
buddy.
Yeah, y'all not tough
Yeah, he
to
definitely
me,
is the
but
black
I'm
sheep, bro.
drinking, and then I
No
start
cap.
saying stuff that doesn't please God, right? It wasn't the Zionists, it wasn't the banks, it's God set me back. But the fact that I still had 400 million and Forbes couldn't get around it, it showed God loves me, but he had to set me back a little.
Well, it's a Jobian proverb. You're going through a Jobian trial.
Yeah, because since I lost my wife, right? Since I lost my family and I was no longer the priest right in the middle of that home, and I didn't have the say so over the content that my kids watch and what they wore and where they went to school and how we went to church and what they ate, I was frustrated and I let the devil come and get me. I let the devil pull me in. Next thing you know, I'm at New Year's Eve parties
fuck up,
having
bro.
threesomes. I'm like, God
I
was
said, are you
so
a black sheep or are you a
mad
white sheep?
at me. He said, I empowered you. I gave you every skill set. You're like Moses. You saved Caesar's life in battle twice. You know, you might stutter. You might not be the best communicator, but you're a leader, yay. And you're down there. You're not representing me. You're drinking. You're having sex. And you know what? And God, he waited on me. He let me go, 8 months into the year. But it wasn't until I bragged about serving Satan with the actions that God said, I got to set you back now and set you straight. And then, so we're moving my school. We're moving the Donda Theology Engineering University into a church. And we were there talking with the pastor. And then a homeless gentleman came in and was talking to us. And I said, is this a plant? I don't know, but this was the greatest
What the fuck is this
theologist that I've
story,
met.
bro?
And I had him come to a Bible study. We were working on the walk to the house. I don't like to call it a campaign. We're working to the walk to
Yeah, hold on. This is a hard break at the end of the hour. Stations rejoin us. I skipped the other break. We got to have this. We're back in 2 minutes. We got to do this hard break. And I asked, do you want to put a website out where people can actually hear what you have to say? Or?
I want you to remind me what I'm saying so I can give this explanation.
No, you told me on the phone the story.
No, I need to tell the people, though.
No, you will. I'm going to remember. It's the amazing
Bro,
homeless
he's-
guy comes in.
Yeah,
and he gives you this incredible word. All right,
I don't care about the website. I care about Jesus
Alex
Christ.
Jones
and
is
people
fed up
knowing
with
that
him,
I get
bro.
it.
But they also got to know where to actually find what you're actually saying.
No, only place to find it is in the Bible. My website is the Bible.
Nick, where do people find what you're doing?
Cozy.tv/Nick and the Bible.
All right. I'm just trying to all right.
Bro, they're
it's all
trolling
about free
the
speech.
fuck out
We'll
of
be
him,
right back.
bro.
Hour number 3 with Ye and so many more. And we've got Owen Schroyer and Ali Alexander loaded, ready to go in the other studio, 10 feet through that wall. So they're coming up. Hour number 3 of the most banned broadcast in the world, straight ahead.
Yeah, I need to chill, bro.
Let's roll. Or the Joker, because I can do imitations of them all really good. Or Darth Vader.
Don't act so surprised.
Retarded.
Never give up the fight.
That's pushed to destroy humanity. If you
How
drive down
long
the
is this,
street
bro?
in California, they will be pushing strip clubs, they're pushing alcohol, they're pushing sex. It's on camera. People.
Well, Ye's got his mask. He's a superhero. But I represent the bad guys. David Icke's little reptoid. So, now your enemy's in here hosting the show with you, Ye.
We got
Hey,
Nick Cortez,
yo,
one
bro.
of my best buddies. He works for us, does a really good job. He's over there with us. Oh,
What
now
the
I turned it out.
fuck, bruh?
So what are we gonna do here? Yay. The Balenciaga situation. You made a great point during a break earlier about how they just
Bro,
need a
I
new
swear
devil.
they're fucking
That's a
trolling,
devil to
bro.
distract us from the fact that we become the devil. But
This
that's
shit
kinda
is
what you
like a
said. Can you
fever
repeat that?
dream, bro.
Yeah, I just saw people making videos about it, and I said,
Fuck.
it just seems like
What the
it's
fuck
just
is
more
this?
noise and mayhem and code red and things to get people outraged. As I said before, every form of pornography is only 10 years away
You
from
talking about porn?
pedophilia. Anybody that's watching pornography, if you're watching a woman have sex on camera, she's reliving the trauma of being molested. Like a
Oh,
greater majority
shit.
of women that end up being strippers, prostitutes, or pornographers, adult film stars, have gone through the trauma of experiencing pedophilia. But sex is a legal drug that's pushed.
Hey, before I continue, that's kind of true, bro. A lot of porn stars, bro, they have a lot. I be on No Jumper, bro. They got interviews, bro. They got interviews, and they literally say, I was abused as a kid. Like, hundreds of fucking porn stars, bro, talk about being abused as children, but we don't talk about that. We just let them get recorded and get fucked on the internet.
To destroy humanity. If you drive down the street in California, they will be pushing strip clubs, they're pushing alcohol, they're
Facts.
pushing sex.
Facts. Same in Georgia.
This is like, so for people to have this moral code about pedophilia, but no moral code about strip clubs, pornography, and the sex industry, it's not.
What the fuck? Is this real? Your brain on heroin, your brain on porn. Yo. My brain look like this. I be jacking that
what the
bitch.
Bible says. The Bible
All right, let me
says
chill. Let me chill.
that
Let me
all of
chill.
that is wrong. So Jesus said so, or Jesus
Let me
said
chill, let
no.
me chill.
That's when we just need to
So
follow.
let me ask you this. What about world population? The globalists say there's too many people. They want to sterilize us. They want to promote transgenderism. They want to depopulate us. Do you think that that's accurate? Or I mean, what do you think of the New World Order and its overall agenda?
I believe so. I'm more of a
let
gut
me-
feeling person. Like I said, I'm the battering ram. And you guys are the SWAT team to come in afterwards and then give the information. God has people, different kind of warriors, different heights, different mindsets, different colors, and our collective
I'm small
agenda
brain
needs to be
off
to
porn.
serve God and what we do.
That's
and
facts, man.
We can't do that if we don't have an open, free debate.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
We can't do that if we don't have an open, free debate.
And that's what we have. God brought us here. You created this platform, the InfoWars. I heard about the legend of Alex Jones from this lady named Tracy Romulus, Tracy Gwynn, who is faking like a Christian, is really, you know what? Much love to Tracy Romulus and Tracy Gwynn, because this is the type of person I will sue. I'm just going to say, I
Damn.
prefer that person not be next to my children. So much love and
Damn.
Jesus, God bless your family. I would prefer that person be not next to my children. Next person, next subject.
Balenciaga,
Damn.
though, you were gonna. I mean, just overall, what do you?
Oh, yeah,
Because
he don't
obviously
talk
you were with a
about
lot of fashion brands.
Balenciaga, bro.
Now the
That
stuff's
shit
come out.
is
It's almost like
crazy,
they did this
bro.
on purpose.
I still want some
as a PR
Balenciagas, though.
stunt.
I think so. You know, I'm friends with the head designer.
Am I foul for
and
that?
I believe that it was a setup. I think
I
it was
foul
a
for
hit
still
job.
wanting Balenciagas?
And now all of a sudden, everyone is so outraged and focused on Balenciaga, but then we're still aborting our kids. We're still fornicating. We're still killing each other. We're still listening to
Am I
music
fucked
that
up for? I want
promotes
this,
that.
bro.
But we don't wear Balenciaga.
That shit not hard, bro. That shit hard as fuck.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, what are you doing? You're throwing stones. Oh my God! But you know our moral code. We just cheated on our wives. We just fornicated. We just had threesomes. We just bought some sex on Instagram. We just sold some sex. We use sex to sell a product, but we don't like Balenciaga. Shut up.
Facts.
Shut up. I'm throwing the
Facts.
tablets right now. Shut up. Instagram is about prostitution, and everyone involved in any version of the sex business is as bad as the pedophiles. So everyone shut up. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
Yep. You
So,
hear that shit, Fidel?
I think
You're a
all
fucking
thousands-
pedophile, bro. You're a pedophile. You stroking your shit, bro. Listen to that shit again.
Code. We just cheated on our wives. We just fornicated. We just had threesomes. We just bought some sex on Instagram. We just sold some sex. We use sex to sell a product, but we don't like Balenciaga. Shut up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, bro.
I'm throwing the tablets right now. Shut up. Instagram is about prostitution.
Oh yeah, you haven't.
And
Yeah.
everyone involved in any
Actually, never
version
mind.
of the sex business is as bad as the
Never mind.
pedophile.
I take
so
that back.
everyone, shut up. Yeah.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of all the thousands of topics we can cover in limited time we have. As you're about to get on a plane.
Who can I call out for that? Who will be on Instagram and
What else
be
is
on
your
be looking
radar?
at
Because
ass
there's
that
a
we
lot.
know?
What do you think about the Ukraine
So I can
war?
call them out right
What do you
now
think about the
and
devaluation
send it to
dollar?
them
What do you
later.
think about FTX and Bitcoin? I mean, there's so many topics.
Nick?
Well, yeah, in terms of
See, this is why he's here. Because Kanye doesn't know shit, bro. Kanye doesn't know shit about what's going on. So he has Nick here, who's like, I'm not gonna lie, he's smart, bro. He's a smart guy, but like his beliefs are just like fucked. Like he's fucked. But he's smart, but he's just fucking dumb. Like when his beliefs are stupid.
Ukraine and Russia, I haven't really seen so much of that in the news. I'm of course pro-Putin. I'm very pro-Russia.
I am also.
Let's go. Yeah.
Shout out Russia.
You know, you see that this is just an extension of the United States neocon establishment, New World Order type stuff.
What does Putin say about America's value system?
Shout out
So
Putin.
he said in a speech when he annexed those two breakaway provinces and he annexed the Donbass, he said in his speech that we have totally abandoned traditional values, traditional
I'm not
faith,
doing a
and that we've
flip, bro.
actually embraced full-on Satanism. And he's totally right. And
well, it's true. America's
That's
embracing
true, bro.
Satanism.
Yeah, and
but Jesus is alive, and these things are gonna.
Actually, I know someone who be
it's a
doing that
movement.
shit. Hey, you missed it, bro. You you're a pedophile, bro. Kanye said it, bro. He said if you stroke your shit, you're a pedophile, bro. If you watch porn, you're a pedophile, bro. I don't watch porn, bro. I'm actually a Christian, and I believe in the Lord, and He is gonna bless me, bro. I am trying to move away from my sinful ways. I'm trying to be a better person, bro. And you're fucking, you're demonic, bro. You're Satan, bro. You're Satan himself.
the
You're
devil's
Satan
a defeated
reincarnate.
foe.
You're Satan
We're not
incarnate,
even
bro.
gonna speak any of that into existence. God runs the world, and it's freedom fighters for Christ like us today that are gonna stop it right now and say we gotta start here. Each one of us, we are the church.
Hentai is wild,
We are
bro.
the priests of our homes. All the men are the priests of their homes, and everyone is the body of Christ. And we start.
He said
here.
he was stroking his
Sin
shit 20
is like
minutes
we're a glass
ago.
Of water, and sin is like throwing
bro.
acid and used plastic and stepped
Shame,
on bugs in
bro.
a glass, and then you want
Shame.
to pour some water in, and it tastes.
You're
tastes bad, so
demonic,
what
bro.
You want to cover it with an alcohol flavor or with
George
food
Soros
coloring,
got you, bro.
or with a sexy outfit or something, and then you want to just keep
He
on
said
drinking that
GG.
sin and not understand why your stomach is hurting in the morning. And I know as a recovering alcoholic that
GG.
a cure for a hangover is another drink.
Alcoholic?
And that's basically what we've been doing. We're all orphans of
Keep doubling down.
we're orphans of capitalism. So when we talk about
This is
the
a thumbnail.
ideas that we have for the newer version, the amended constitution that me and Nick are rewriting and working on right now, and the
he
ideas
said-
of purifying our system because we need will and expertise.
He said, I had to pause it, bro. What? Whenever I left your crib and dapped you up. Bro, you dapped me up with your cum hand? You're a sick bastard, bro. You're a sick bastard. You're a sick individual, bro. That's fucking sick. The fuck? What does he say? It was a W with the same hand I was beating my shit. Bruh. Fuck, bro. Type L. Type L, bro. I type L, bro. Take the W back. Type L and like reverse it, bro. Type L and reverse that shit, bro. Type L and reverse that shit, bro.
Expertise.
Well, let's talk about that. You're saying
Type
you're going to
L,
run for
bro.
president 2024.
I'm not
Type L.
Alex. You're
Seriously,
really good
type
at
L, bro.
stating things in
I'm
a
not
way that you
fucking
get you
playing.
sued.
Type L right
So,
now.
No, I thought you're announcing for president, right?
No, I'm not announcing.
Come on my shit, bro.
Alex, love you, love you, love you. What I'm saying with the conversation that we're having about a possible 2024 walk and a victory at the office, America, I'm putting
I just remembered some shit.
everything on the line.
Wait,
for
I
the
had to
truth,
pause. I had to pause.
to bring you.
Wasn't you touch some, you know what I'm saying, some you know what I'm saying, some cum from your friend on the table? Isn't that a story? I'm gonna leave it at that. Fuck. Oh, bro. Oh,
a
fuck.
cleaner system. Our system has been dirtied and muddied and destroyed.
You sick fuck.
I am not the I am not the most knowledgeable Christian, and I'm not the most knowledgeable politician, but I am truthful. I'm nobody's heart.
No, I believe that. What I was trying
Shut
to
up,
get
but
to
they'll
is
adapt you up after I beat my
you
shit.
texted me your platform. It makes a lot of sense.
Well, it starts here with the Bible, and we're going to work through this with our designers. We're going to approach America like Steve Jobs approached Apple. We are the youngest startup in history, but we're the world power because of our military and mainly because of our naval force. And it shows how smart and how powerful Americans are. The engineering, the sheer engineering. We invented Apple. We have the strongest military.
That's facts,
and now
bro.
we have to take that same type of sensibility, take it out of Wall Street's hands and
Bro,
give
he
it
literally
to
got the
people.
Bible, bro.
That engineering mind that created the trams, that made Disney,
Shout out
that
Kanye,
made Pixar,
man.
that made Lucasfilms, that made Apple. That engineering mind, these minds that we have are going to be brought together to cure America, and then we will influence the rest of the world into higher consciousness and into peace.
And I agree. We were given that
Real
birthright,
shit.
and somehow it's
Real
been lost.
shit.
We'll talk about that. And after you
Real
leave
shit.
soon, we're going to have Owen and
he
everybody
about
else
to
and
dip.
myself stay here and continue on and take calls. And as long as you can stay, I know you got to go soon. But I wanted to bring in Owen Shorter.
He kicking him out. He tired of him. He tired of him.
Taking any questions they've got for Ye, because you guys
He
have
said,
great
I need to
questions,
go.
great comments.
And he's like, I
Owen
need you to
Shorter
go.
And Ali Alexander.
I'll hold my questions for Ye later
Who
because
is
I kind
this?
of want to come in because we have a lot of eyes on this
Who is this?
transmission right now.
Look at him.
And there's a lot of people sharing their opinions on the internet with this right now.
Why
And so
Brandon
I
look
just
like
wanna-
him?
You know, I just want to take a step back and just say, look, we're in a difficult realm with what
What
we're
is
doing
this
here today, trying to
beard?
balance fun and seriousness.
Is he Amish?
Because we are serious people. We have serious missions and goals, but we also want to have fun. We don't want to hate life. We want to enjoy life, and
Why
we
do
want
you
other
look
people
like
to
that,
enjoy
bro?
life. And when I see the response on the internet from the haters and the people getting angry today,
His
I'm
fit-
just- I'm
his
just
fit kinda
a
hard,
little
though.
Perturbed. Let Ye speak.
For
Let
real,
the
though.
man
Let Ye
You
speak,
may
bro.
not agree with what he has to say, but why don't you want him to
On
speak?
God.
I don't get it. Same thing with Alex Jones.
On
Why
God.
don't you want Alex to speak? What is wrong with you?
Sandy Hook.
Why are you so angry? Why are you so serious all the time? If you don't like what they say, tune it out. But here's
On
what
God.
gets me, Alex. This is what bothers me. It's bothered me with the attacks on you over the years. It bothers me with the attacks we see on Ye today. Whether you agree with everything he said or disagree with everything he said, let's get our priorities straight here, okay? If you're upset with
Whoa,
what
look
Kanye
at
West
his.
has said today,
Whoa, he got
Ye.
the
Kanye
fucking
West.
rollie.
excuse me, Ye.
Yeah.
Let me correct
With
that.
the Dabba
Ye.
Ranch
If
on
you're
that
upset with
bitch.
anything Ye has said here
His-
today,
his fi-
Ye is not
Hey,
the person
he
in
kinda
Chicago
valid.
shooting people
Is he
every
valid?
night, teenagers, innocent people dying. Ye is not the person in D.C. in Congress selling
He
this
say he
country
wearing
out for
skin.
decades.
He wearing
Ye is
clothes
not
that
the
match
person
his skin.
with Big Pharma that's killed millions of people with their products. It's all come out in court. That still has
Yo, he's-
influence to
whoa.
mandate their products on the people.
Yo.
That's not Ye.
That's racist
Ye
as shit.
is not the one that's lying us into wars where millions of people die and trillions get spent. So for all the backlash, all the huffing
That's
and
crazy
puffing
as fuck.
that we're going to see from this interview in the next 48 hours, you're all clowns. You're all clowns. If this interview upsets you, your priorities are so out of whack, and I don't even think you have the capability to enjoy life anymore. And you need to take a serious look and reflection in the
Well,
mirror.
they're against free will. They're against free open discussion, which shows they're evil. And anyone going along with censoring somebody's speech is a fraud and an enemy of the people.
But the people are not evil. It's Satan that controls the people and puts demonic blocks. So when you see the truth in front of you, you can't even hold the truth. Like it's demonic blocks. I can go to Kim and
Brandon,
say, hey, put your family
you got demonic
first.
blocks.
You have someone who loves you. Put us first. Put your children first. And it's demonic blocks.
That's why he don't want to rap no more, because he got demonic blocks.
You know, everything. She was pushing to the sex tape. She's pushing to saying that.
I wonder if he's hot as fuck in that mask.
A fireplace. Hulu does not love you, Kim. Disney does not love you, Kim. Come home, Kim. Come home to Christ. Go to God. Go to Jesus, because you saying you might not ever.
Kim hurt him, bro.
Somebody great. Go marry
Demonic
Tom
cum
Brady.
is crazy.
Whatever you want to do, but get
Kim hurt
married
him,
and
bro.
use your platform as an influence to keep families together. Don't let the
Kim
devil
hurt him bad,
use
bro.
you. And those people that are out there mad at the ability for us to say things, for consciousness, I have to think, okay, white lives matter. I'm going to do a t-shirt. I'm going to make it. You understand? Woke culture is controlled by the Zionist media, making people mad, outraged, going out the street. We're so outraged, but you're not doing anything yourself to change it and follow God and follow Christ. We haven't said anything against the word of God today. God says love everyone. So if I say I love the Zionists that cancel my account, then I can say I love.
She had the gripper, bro. She must have had that gripper, bro.
I do love the Zionists. I love everyone.
Her shit must have been
cannot tell
grippy,
me
bro.
who I can love and not love. I don't think like that. I think more like someone that's on the spectrum. Since that's what they want to claim, well, let me be on the spectrum of love, because love.
But that's a good T-shirt. I love Hitler.
That's a bar. That's a bar.
I'm joking.
Well, and I think
he's glazing hard as fuck.
I love Zionists. We love everyone.
You're just saying love humanity and stop getting past the labels. It's
love is the key. Everyone's promoting this loathing, and it's time to promote love. God.
No, I hear you. Let's bring in Ollie Alexander to help get this done. Ollie, I've known you for years, but this is quite the broadcast. This
Her
is
shit
definitely
probably
so far in
snapped back, bro. Rage
the
was
biggest
in
broadcast
that
of the year.
bitch twisting.
This is it.
Yeah, don't put
the
this on me,
BBC was
Ricky Bobby.
twisting in her, bro.
That's right. You're not first, you're last. Come on, Ali, you're on air. Give us your take on this.
No, I mean, this is great. Look, I love everybody on screen.
Bro,
and
Kanye
I
got
love
the
them, and I
best
like them, and
version, bro.
frankly,
He got it when it was the
I think that
grippiest,
what
bro.
Owen said is absolutely right. It's like you can look at this interview.
Probably not anymore,
and you
but
can be triggered. You know, you can engage your ego and say, Ye endorsed genocide when he didn't. You could look at this broadcast and say, Nicholas Fuentes is a 23, 24-year-old, secret dog whistling KKK Nazi. But that's also not the case. You could say that Alex Jones and Owen Schroyer are actually platforming hate, but that's not what's going on at all. And I think what's powerful about this broadcast, I really think that we're making narrative history, is that we're breaking the
Brandon,
Overton
you're a
window.
misogynist.
The Republican establishment sold us out. The
You're being
conservative
controlled by
movement
demonic
sold us out.
forces.
The churches, they closed. So when we
Thank
look at
God.
leadership on the right, there was none. Okay,
Her shit
when
grippy, bro.
Owen Schroyer
Thank
got
God.
charged, when Ollie Alexander got sued and investigated, Alex, when you got sued, did we get a call from Mar-a-Lago saying,
Yeah, his
hey, I'm a
outfit is-
billionaire and I
is
want
wild.
to help fund what you guys have been through?
He looks
For me,
like his name
no,
is
we didn't.
Eugene,
So
but like
here
he's
we are
Indian.
left with the last option on InfoWars, the home of the resistance, and we're a bunch of pseudo-celebrities with one celebrity saying, okay, well, then we're just going to break the chessboard. We're getting off your chessboard because it is rigged. It's rigged by Lucifer.
We're just gonna break
it's
the
rigged by
chessboard.
Satanists. It is
L
rigged by the
impression.
Jewish mafia, and people don't want to say that.
Facts.
It's rigged by the Marxists and the leftists and all
Facts.
of these people. And it's actually, frankly, rigged by people who would,
Facts.
betray Christ
Yeah, let
within
me-
the church, the apostates. So I think that this broadcast should encourage everybody to take everyone else just at their word, only use what they're saying, take it in good faith and in the best light, and stop relying on the ADL and the SPLC or Twitter trends. In fact, Elon should get rid of Twitter trends. There shouldn't be editorial little comments.
Well, they always control it anyway. They hit number one, they took it off. But
Bro,
bigger
you're
than that, what about the
pussy as
biomedical mafia?
He said
big
delete
pharma. It's
Twitter
the
trends.
king
You're a
daddy with the
pussy.
central banks. So my only concern about
Delete
some
him. Get
certain
him off
other
the
elites,
call.
How about the
Who
big
is this
corporate elite
guy?
that all links up with one agenda? Yeah.
Jesus runs the world. Elon needs to put Alex Jones back on the
Facts.
platform, because I don't agree with someone that doesn't believe in Christ saying You're cool. You're cool. You're cool. Not you. And this is my friend, right? This is my boy. But we can agree to disagree, right? But it's still his platform. It's up to him. But also, I'm not a person that's going to say, hey, I agree with everything. There's things that I said today that you guys don't agree with because you're not in the same place or in the same position in your walk that I'm at. I'm in a position where I love the person who, the doctor that had plastic surgery on my mom. I always have been in a way where I can't hate. I embrace.
You said your mother was sacrificed. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, I believe that Michael Jordan's dad was sacrificed.
Damn.
I believe, didn't something happen with Tiger Woods?
He said he loves his
my mom.
His
these are all Zionist
mother's surgeon who killed
sacrifices that happen. But this is Satan at the end of the day. There's a lot of people that feel like we're at the end of days.
Poor Kanye, bro. He just misses
Jesus
his mom,
runs
bro.
the world. God runs the world. Jesus is the real king of Israel.
His mom, bro.
And I'm just a simple servant of God. I'm not a mathematician.
Oh, no, I hear you. You
give
said
this
white
man a
lives
hug,
matter.
Bro. Like,
I think I'm not putting words in your mouth. You understood that they're trying to demonize white people to create a crisis and for us to fight with each other. I thought that was very true. I think all lives matter, but you went even stronger and said white lives matter. You got criticized for that. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, I thought that that was my right.
Black lives,
I felt
white
that
lives,
I just
Latino
exercise
lives,
rights
Asian
that
lives,
are only
Indian lives.
given to whites. A white person can wear a T-shirt that says Black Lives Matter, but for a black person to wear a T-shirt that says White Lives Matter, that somehow makes me racist. So I love just going up and saying, hey, what do you think about this? What about that? And if we don't use our consciousness, they're trying to beat us into our consciousness and make us ignorant. They want to dumb us down. And I'm probably the lowest IQ here of anyone speaking, and I'm saying, say out loud what we feel. We would no longer be ran by the idea of fake influence and celebrities.
I'm going to interrupt you.
No, hold on, Alex.
Yeah, don't interrupt this man.
I denounce every celebrity.
Let bro speak,
every
man.
celebrity I ever stood next to. God bless you. And you know, that's the Christian word of what I really want to say. Any celebrity, only celebrity that I rock with is Ray J. Literally.
Why?
Every
What
one of y'all
the
other
fuck?
y'all all soft.
What's
Come
wrong
see
with
me
this
when y'all
man,
wanna see
bro?
me. Every fake gangster,
Like, he be
so-called
saying
killer,
some real
any
shit, and then he says,
basketball
shout out
player,
Ray
any
J, bro. He
rapper,
fucked your
any
wife.
actress, any musician, any model, any editor. Come see me. Come see God's child right now. Please. I want it. I want to see my mama. You know what I'm saying? Dude, you can't touch in Jesus' name, baby.
He said he want to see his mama.
I was going to say this, though.
Bro.
I want to be clear.
If he dies, bro.
You say you have the lowest IQ.
Y'all know why.
Here. I'm not kissing your ass. Yeah, that's not true.
Y'all know why.
There's different types. IQ is just one.
If they kill him, I believe everything he's saying.
There's cultural IQ. There's mathematical. There's spiritual. There's economic savants. There's art savants. And I can tell you, I'm an idiot savant. That's a French word. It doesn't mean I'm actually an idiot. It means that I don't know a lot of stuff, but things I know, I know. Like I don't even get into it, folks, but it's ridiculous. Okay, I can wake up at 2 a.m., 5 a.m.
Uzi and Cardi also.
Uzi and Cardi.
Say before I look at it, a little weird thing.
That's crazy. He shot them up.
The point is that there's savants that actually bring the world to the next level.
I just want to
rock.
rock.
I think people need to take that for what it is. I wouldn't call you autistic, but you are have a savantish thing about you. I think that's a positive, not a negative. Nick, you want to say anything? You want to say anything, Ollie or Owen?
And Fabio.
Yeah.
Fabio Foreign.
Yeah, I want to say this. You know, this is a story that that Ye shared. I'm not even going to ask permission because he said he's nobody's hard drive, so I'm nobody's hard drive. You know, Ye was hanging out with Elon, and Elon was sitting there, and they were under a rocket launch, and Elon says to Ye, you know, you have the highest EQ. So there's also the EQ. And what I think Ye is talking about is like, we've assembled a powerful group of Avengers. We have different experiences, different expertise. We, in fact, even interpret information differently. But we've all got a superpower, and we've got to contribute it to taking down the perma-state, the deep state, the globalists, whatever anybody wants to call this, you know, this group that's running us, this depopulation group.
That's a crazy comment,
we've got
bro.
to, you know, rage war against the machine. If everybody rushes to get canceled, they can cancel none of us.
I'm not even going to read
that. So I think that today, again, is a historic day in which it's not about agreement. It's an agreement and disagreement against them.
No, I agree. I agree that This is about saying free speech is sacrosanct.
That's
Even if you disagree
that's
with
just
something,
evil,
it's
bro.
celebrated
You're possessed
instead
by
of demonizing.
demonic forces, bro.
Let me interrupt here.
On some real shit.
And
That's
Nick is
like
actually the person who's
Satan
best
took
about
over
this.
and like
And this is where I think that,
wrote
like,
that out, bro.
Laura Loomer, who is a Zionist Jew, conservative, and patriot, and then you, who are kind of libertarian or conservatarian, and Owen's kind of conservatarian, would disagree with Nick and I, who might be more of the Catholic tradition. We would totally support blasphemy laws. Totally. And I don't want to speak for him, but what Nick points out is that you have to have a right to dissent. That is way more powerful than free speech, where we're actually rigging the system to have what he's talking about, Instagram and pornography.
Absolutely, Ollie. We're gonna come right back to you in a moment. Ye wants me to tweet.
Never mind. Fuck that guy.
35
Ban
million
him.
viewers, 36
Yeah,
million.
we're gonna have Alex Jones put it up for my
They'll
Twitter.
ban him, but
Hi,
get him
Ari
off your
Emanuel.
fucking shit.
How's it going? How's your wife's clothing line?
Here, let's do an overhead shot here, please, guys. So I can
He's
do
trying
this.
to smash his
I haven't
wife.
tweeted in so long, I hardly remember how this works. You guys do an overhead shot for me? All right, so this is Ye's phone here. And I just want to say, I love, L-O-V, the
Jews.
You would say that? True, I do love them. First, how do you say
Shout out to
amendment?
Jews.
AMT? What's the abbreviation?
AMDT, I think. Not sure.
Yeah, I got it. I love the First Amendment. Long
First Amendment gang.
live.
Shout out to Juice.
Yay. Gotta capitalize that, though.
Long live Ye.
All right. I'm going to tweet
They
that.
feeling
I
hot.
love the First Amendment. Long live Yay. I hope.
No. We're gonna pray. No hoping. We pray.
No, I
Pray.
pray. Pray Elon. Elon is for real.
No, pray to God, not to Elon. Pray that God.
I pray to God. I agree. I'll say that. I pray.
Bro,
To
chill
Jesus
on him, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Say his name. There's power. There's strength in the name.
God, get on his dick, bro. Get off his dick.
Jesus.
It's his
Okay, I
show.
pray to
Damn.
Jesus, that Elon is for real.
What do you mean by for real? What does that mean? For real about what? Be more specific.
Trying to free up the internet.
Write that. Write that.
Elon,
I believe he is.
Pray to Jesus.
That Apple doesn't deplatform Elon.
Yeah, he
for
riding his
freeing
dick
the
heavy.
internet.
I hope he's for real.
No, pray that Apple doesnn't deplatform
Bro.
Elon for freeing the for.
Well, he
I
just
see
met with him.
what-
He says he's not now.
I see why though. He's kind of being pussy.
Dot. I love the First Amendment. Long live ye. I pray to
Ye?
Jesus that Elon is for real.
Long live
Bam!
ye?
I'm back on Twitter.
Back on Twitter, baby.
There you go. We give it to him now. Here you go, buddy.
Test.
35 million or whatever it is followers. This is great ideas you're having, man.
I have a few good ideas.
This is great ideas you're
I
having.
believe.
man.
Let me talk for a second. Don't cut me off. I have a few good ideas. I have ideas that surpass the
Yo, this shit is
idea
crazy
of
to
just
watch.
being a black face for the Trump administration.
Mm,
Just being
that's really what he
Elon's
was, though.
cool friend at a concert. I actually have real ideas, Tim Cook. I actually have real ideas. And I get marginalized
calling all these
into
people,
these
bro.
places. And I understand. People are afraid of the truth. The best EQ on the planet. When I went to people like David Simon and Jamie Salter and all these Jewish businessmen, they would offer me things like, hey, we'll give you one store. And I got frustrated. I got frustrated with the gap.
Look at that! Look at the tweets rising, bro.
People act like they're gonna help.
Look
you,
at the
but
look
they
at that
really
shit just
control you,
rising
like how
already.
Jamie Salter
It has
controls
6,000
Shaquille
likes,
O'Neal,
bro,
or the
and they
NBA
just posted that
controls
shit,
Shaquille
bro.
O'Neal. And this is nothing, no
They
knocks on
just
brother.
posted this shit,
All,
bro.
black people feel the way I
7,000.
feel, but nobody wants to go broke. No one else can take a $2 billion
Christ,
hit
bruh.
and still have $400 million. You know, so that's God putting me in a position to be able to fight battles that other
Almost
people can't
8,000
fight.
likes,
but the
bro.
People, the real people,
In
they're
minutes.
standing up, they're talking. The problem.
How can anybody disagree with this? It's awesome.
There you go.
All right, now we got Ollie Alexander, and everybody's hunched over the tweet command base.
Nick, what are you tweeting?
Let's see. How about this?
Can we shift the camera over there, guys? I know it's hard, but
yeah.
How about Christ is King, America First?
Hey, this whole setup is great.
That's the New World Order.
No death. That's God's battle.
We mean politically. Okay.
Yes.
Well, let me be a little self-serving. Don't visit Infowars.com.
Shout out Kanye, man. Peaceful
Alex
man.
Jones was right. I should have said that.
I like the Infowars part actually.
How about Groyper?
Put your Groiper thing in, but also say don't visit Infowars.com.
Groiper. Okay. I'll tag myself. There we go.
You're supposed to have
You
Infowars.
tagged himself? Bro, get out.
Should I put Infowars?
Man.
Don't visit Infowars.com.
Don't visit. No, yes, do all the way that you.
They make it more
as a
dramatic.
master
Y'all
of
saw
the
that shit?
universe, the way that you push ideas forward is all positive.
Gotta make a podcast. Yeah, that'd be fun, bro. We can talk shit on there.
I'm glad that billions are going to visit Infowars.
Ari and Manuel.
Brandon, I know you don't want to be a bot, bro. I know you hate your
I
job, bro.
will gladly help you. Even
Trust
though
me,
you
bro, I
tried
hate
to
my
destroy
job,
my
too.
life, I will help your wife.
And if you don't
on
hate it,
creative
you're gonna
direction,
start
and I
hating
will
it.
not do anything unchristian when we're in the room together. In Jesus' name, Ari, if you want me to help your wife with her line, I'm here.
Okay.
What'd you put out? We're going to put it on screen.
I put out.
I bet
Christ is
you're
King, America First, Groiper.
I bet I know exactly what you're studying in college too.
Did you put the Infowars thing?
He did. It's good.
Type it in if I'm wrong though.
Right, go. Ali
You're either
Alexander,
studying.
what are you
You're
gonna
studying
tweet from Ye's Twitter.
one of these three.
I'm gonna. Can I get this real quick?
You're
By the way,
doing.
anytime you're just flying over, you want to land, come on the show.
We do it once a week.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna write about
Psychology,
J6 victims. I think
engineering.
We should think about them.
Ye
Or
we gotta. Oh yeah, we got the camera. So Ye.
Actually,
did
no, those two.
more than the
Either one of
Republican
those two.
Establishment, then the conservative establishment. To
Here, come sit in my
highlight-
chair. Come sit in my chair.
I know them classes boring too.
Take a piss. Go ahead, I'm listening.
So Ye did more than the Republican establishment, than the conservative movement to highlight the due process abuses and the torture. And Laura, could you stop calling while we're live on air? I mean, my gosh. This girl, she's on the spectrum too, though.
Computer science. Yeah, I told you, bro.
But so I think that we need to talk about the J6 victims. So let's, all caps,
You might change it?
investigate the civil rights and due
I need to figure out how to put my
process
the chats on here because I look like a crazy person. Like
of the J6 political.
how long is this shit, bro? They're just
prisoners.
Yeah, you're
Get the
Alex
mask,
now.
get the mask. Come on, do it.
Oh, you want me to redo the skit?
Yeah, do it.
All right, I love this crew, but sometimes they can just be stubborn. Zoom in, overhead shot. Zoom in, overhead shot.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I'm just a retard.
What the fuck?
We love Alex. Who else would let us do this?
All right, we gotta do this time. Thank you very much, Ali. I want to go back to Owen quick, and yeah, he's welcome to stay as long as he wants, but he's got a lot of big stuff going on. A great idea having folks tweet out.
Allegedly,
I've seen your show. You love everybody. You stand up for white people. Everybody should stand up for themselves and everybody else. It's a load of crap that you're a white supremacist.
True. Yeah, and
Did you help round up Jews like George Soros?
No.
Okay, well then I don't want to hear anything.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear anything from the ADL or anybody else.
But for the ADL, I want to say there's a lot of good Nazis that were just fighting for their country.
Bro,
And for
bro,
them
he's wilding,
all-
bro. He's really
for them
wilding.
all to get put in a
He's
box.
really wilding,
They're
bro.
all in a box. Every Nazi
Brandon, that's definitely what we're gonna do, bro. We're gonna go
Some
live
of
and
the
cook up.
Nazis have just
I was
been
trying to do that
fighting
shit
for
last
their
time, but
country.
I didn't know how to set up. But now
they're
I think I got
all
it,
in a
bro.
box.
No, I get you're explaining that, like you said.
Yeah, the
you love
Nazi shit is
Zionists, you agree with
crazy,
some of the
bro.
things they're doing, even though you don't support a lot of what's happening.
But I'm gonna start doing
Seriously,
more
I
shit like
really
this.
studied a lot
Like,
of history
if I don't
because
feel like
that family
cooking
was
up, I'll
there.
just fucking
And so,
watch
I mean,
some shit, bro.
I don't think Hitler was a good
There's
guy.
plenty of
I
money to
get
be made
the,
out here, bro.
The
People
Hugo
be.
Boss uniforms,
I
amazing.
know I'm fucking got like
But,
two
I mean,
people
just
in
'cause
here,
you're in love with
bro.
the design, you're a designer. Can we
You
just
never
kind
know
of
what the
say
fuck's gonna
like, you
happen,
like
man.
you like the uniforms, but that's about
No,
it.
we
Just do this shit every day, bro. You
There's
just
a
gotta do it
lot
every
of
day.
Things that I love.
And I'm almost done
about
with school, bro. I'm gonna
Hitler.
start doing this shit every
A
day.
lot of things. Hey, Netten, what did you think about that, Netten?
Bro.
This is insane. You are an insane person. How could you say something? It's okay that.
So let me ask you, you like the Azov battalion because they openly Heil Hitler. They're the leftovers of World War II. They support Zelensky and attacking Russia. So you like the Azov battalion?
I love everyone.
Well, my point is you weren't involved with Hitler. You didn't do anything. So having the ADL say anybody that
Yeah, you do
opposes
gotta start
communism
somewhere,
and
man.
the New World Order is a Nazi, well, you kind of get what you
And
get.
yeah, bro.
You know?
No
For sure.
no one cares about the ADL.
Just
They're
let me
played
know, my
out.
boy.
Jesus is Harvard.
They ran Twitter till last week, but yeah, I hear you.
They don't run anything. No one knows the AD. No one cares. They're played out. Look at people have had a problem. Look at Clockwork.
Trust me, I got some shit going on over here, bro. I've met a lot of fucking people out here, my boy. Just Trust.
Orange. There's a part where a Jewish guy makes the guy kiss the shoe, and he says, kiss the Jew. Like, people have had issues with Jewish people forever, but what I'm saying is I love Jewish people. I love Jewish
Since we're talking about Stanley Kubrick, put the War Room background up, the end there. You think Clockwork Orange is about Jews?
Absolutely. Look at it.
I thought it was about a collapsing, Stanley Kubrick was a Jew.
Oh, wow.
I know his daughter. He was a great guy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he made Dr. Strangelove. I mean, I got to be honest with you. I see incredible literature and art and music and just so much great stuff Jews do. Just like I see so many great things black people do or any other group. Like, Beethoven's German. I don't blame Beethoven for Hitler. And I believe in free speech.
Well, what about Wagner?
Well, they demonized Wagner only because Hitler liked it.
Or Adi Dassler or Hugo Boss. We have all this demonization. We don't care anymore, ADL. Obviously, no one cares. Shut up. No one cares. Jesus is king. Shut up. It's done. Tomorrow. It's all the next day.
But, German cars do break down and it costs a lot of money to fix.
Germans make really good cars.
Yeah. I think the Japanese make better.
Yo.
Germans had a really cool
You're on
leader
stream.
One time.
Oh, my God.
I'm on stream?
Look,
yes,
I
you're on
drive
stream.
mainly American cars. But when it comes to company cars, it's a couple Toyotas.
I'm trying to add you real quick.
It is ridiculous.
You know what?
The Japanese bitch to the globalists.
I know. That's fine.
They want to make light bulbs go 100 years. They want to make cars.
As long as you can hear me.
Do that. The Japanese are pissed. That's
And the
why
stream can hear you.
for electric cars. They go, these don't work. It takes more carbon. Why are you doing this?
That's what needs to be broken. You get what I'm saying? It's like, I want to say with Ben Shapiro, he was so disrespectful to his employee, Candace
What were you doing?
for speaking out against me. And that just showed you another level of this kind of control that's out there.
No, I agree. I like Candace. She has a lot of courage. She's a really
I'm
smart,
just
beautiful
chilling,
lady.
bro.
She's really defended you. But, I mean, are you saying Ben Shapiro's got her on a leash?
I think it's pretty obvious.
I think I'm done watching this shit.
You know, it's our
They're
Paul
just talking
Watson.
about fucking Nazis and
We
shit.
didn't launch her. She deserved it.
Happening at
Pool. Stop.
All right, I'm done with this shit, bro.
How's your day going, man?
My day's going all right, my brother. My card got overdrafted and shit, which is not it.
Huh?
Yeah, it's fine though. I fixed it. I had to call my bank. It's like a duplicate charge or whatever the fuck.
Damn, that's wild as fuck.
Yeah, that shit was wild. I'm not gonna hold you. Hey, Brandon, you're still here? Can you hear Fidel? Can you type real quick if you can hear him?
The Slaughter Gang CEO.
CEO. Yeah, you can. All right, bet. Bro, I'm gonna be honest, man. Life has been treating me not the best, my brother. Not the best. It's okay, bro. We persevere, and we do shit, man. We just gotta keep going,
bro.
man.
There's no other thing you can do, but you can only persevere.
On God, bro.
What are you persevering towards, though? You know what I'm saying?
What's
your goal in life?
My goal, bro?
Aspirations.
My goal currently, man, is just to fucking get the fuck out, bro. Get the fuck out and just make content, bro. I want to make content. I have a lot of ideas in my fucking mind. I got a lot of music shit in mind that I want to go record and do stupid shit. I want to do fun shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm be real, bro. I wake up in the morning and shit is like a loop. Shit just loops. It's like you're living the same life over and over. And I'm 22 now. And I didn't start feeling like this till like I moved out and like really lived on my own and like really like saw what it's like to be like an adult. And dog, this shit is like soul breaking. Like I see why I can see why people get stuck and people get caught up in all the bullshit in life, bro, because it's always something new. You get hit by, your car gets fucked, you run a light, they send you a bill in the mail, you run a school bus by accident, and they send you a $250 bill, you fucking, like, it's fucking insane, bro. There's always some new shit, bro. There's always some new shit that's gonna happen to you, and there's always some person that you gotta pay. There's always something up. And it's just, yeah, Brandon called me old in the chat, bro. Fuck off. You gonna see when you're fucking 22, bro. You gonna see. But matter of fact, I don't even want you to see, bro. I wanna help. I wanna help. I just wanna help. I don't want you to see what it's like, bro. It's fucking horrible, bro. And I know you're like, what, 19, 18, bro. You're living with your mom and shit, and your parents. And there's no diss, bro, because I was doing the same shit. I was chilling, bro, at your age, bro. Trust me, bro. As an older person, that shit ends real quick, my brother. That shit ends real quick. Shit gets tiring. You get tired of girls. You realize that most of them are kind of L's. Shit gets boring, my bro. Shit gets boring.
Are you misogynistic?
Am I misogynistic? No. No, bro. I'm not misogynistic, bro.
You're dissing girls.
I believe in love.
You hate women.
Nah, bro. I believe
You
in
hate
love.
women.
No, bro. I believe in love. I believe in love, bro. And then Brandon talking about that's where the double barrel shotgun comes into play.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. America.
No, he's talking about killing himself, dumbass.
Oh. America. Fuck yeah.
Imagine killing yourself. Pussy.
I watched this video. I watched this really graphic video of a guy shooting himself in the head with a fucking shotgun. And there was a dog there. And then the dog pulled up because he heard like he heard the fucking shot. And he pulled up. And like you can see in the video that the dog like pulls up to his owner and he sees the pool of blood. And he just looks at the blood. And he just looks at his owner. And he's like, yo, like.
Brandon says he has a video.
Bro. It's sad as fuck, bro.
That's really fucked.
The dog is just looking at his owner.
Imagine the dark place you had to get to, bro, to like really just do that to yourself.
I think he just broke up with his girl or some shit.
She must have had that gripper, bro, for him to do that.
Bro, shut the fuck, bro.
All right, let me chill.
That's
nah,
so fucked though, bro.
That's
This
fucked though.
dickhead, bro.
That's fucked though. Like, why the fuck you kill yourself for a bitch though? Like, I mean, I can see it I can see it if you dated for like fucking 30 years, bro, and she died, and you just like you have no one else. Your like parents are dead. Like, you have nothing. I could see that, bro. I could see that you're old. You're like fucking 70. Your wife is dead. I can see that, but then you have your kids to live for, and you don't want to die, bro. You don't want to leave your kids alone and shit.
I don't think he got kids.
Then. Rip, man. Rip that guy, bro.
Bro. Damn, bro. Actually, not. Never mind. Yeah, rip that guy. 100% for sure.
Oh, God, man.
It was a really bad. It was a really graphic video, bro. Like, that shit was really fucked.
Have you ever thought about
it really put into perspective killing yourself, bro? Nah, like dead ass. Like, yeah. It really put into perspective what it would be like if I would kill myself type shit.
Have you ever thought about killing yourself?
Because I looked at the, yeah, 100%. I looked at the dog, bro. I was like, damn, like, I imagine, like, that's just a dog type shit. Imagine how, like, the people around you will feel type shit.
Yeah, on God, bro. Imagine the people, like your mom, bro. Imagine your mom, bro. Imagine your dad. I don't have a dad, but imagine your dad. His reaction, bro. Yusa, all the people you know, bro.
That shit would be fucked. I'm not gonna cap, bro.
That's fucking.
That shit would be.
That would be heart wrenching, bro. No cap.
Have you thought about offing yourself?
I used to look down on people who thought like that, bro. I used to think, man, I would never be that weak minded to think about ever killing myself. But this year, I've gotten like to a really bad low. Like this is the lowest. That's probably the lowest point I have ever felt. And I'm not gonna say like, oh, I had a plan to kill myself, and I was like planning and like I was thinking about it every day of killing myself. No, but I would just get random thoughts of like, what if I just crashed the car right now? What if I just collided with this car right now and just died? Like, what if like that would just all the problems that I have would just disappear? You know what I'm saying? All that shit would be over. You feel me? Your camera's gone, but
Hold on.
yeah, bro, like that shit really. And then I started thinking about like the people around me, and I was like, people have told me they wanted to like they have meticulously thought about doing that shit, bro. And I was like, damn, I'm looking down on all these people, but they've really gone through it too. But the fact is, like, to a certain extent, I still hold that belief that if you're really gonna kill yourself, bro, like if you're really planning on it and you're like thinking about it and then you do it, you're weak-minded, bro. But then there's other cases where like I don't know what other people are going through too. Like I can't even say that either. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't even say that, bro, because there's people who have literally no one, like nobody. They're alone, like actually alone, like no friends. Their parents, they have no parents, and then they off themselves, and then like you can see how they got to that point. So that belief that I had of them being weak-minded, that shit is gone, bro. Because I can see how people could get there, bro. Like I can really see that. I can see how someone could come to that conclusion that they are a burden on people, or that they will never find love, or they will never find anyone to be their friend, and they just off themselves, bro.
Yeah. I think that moving out and being alone really puts into perspective all that shit.
No cap, bro. What the fuck is Brandon talking about? He said, I got 21 telling me pussy in my ear. Bro. We're trying to have a serious discussion and you're talking about pussy. Come on, bro.
He's too far gone, bro. He got demonic thoughts. He got demonic coom hand. He got the demonic coom hand with 2 sperm.
Yeah, Brandon, sometimes
Good thing I wasn't there. Good thing I wasn't there, because if I would have been there, I'm never handshaking that motherfucker's hand again.
Yeah, same, bro. I'm never handshaking him, bro. Oh, God.
I'm never handshaking that motherfucker. I'm not touching that motherfucker.
He's a lonely boy type shit.
Yeah, if he gets too close to me, I'm shooting him. With my cock.
Fuck. Hey.
Look, bro. America. Look, America. Look, America. They want you to eat this. Fuck yeah, America. Go.
Yeah, they do want you to eat
America.
that shit.
Fuck yeah, America. America.
Those butts though.
Yeah.
Be real. Wait.
You kill butt though. Bro, shut
America.
up, bro.
America.
America.
I'm showing chips, but you can't see it. Actually, I don't want to eat this.
Bruh. Get on Discord, bro.
Who?
You.
I am on Discord.
Is it like the big screen? Bro, then how does Kai do it?
I don't know. He has he has an actual camera, and he uses his computer webcam for the other one.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not rich like that, so I'm gonna buy another camera and then I'll be able to do both. For right now, we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna do it like this. But shit, man.
So what's up, bro?
It's almost
good?
3. It's almost 3. We watched some stupid shit. Nah, I just want to say hi, man. I just want to say hi before I went to sleep. Thank you for watching the shit, man.
That
was a long ass shit. Thank you, bro. I just ended it because I was like, the ending was just like them trolling. So I was just like, all right, bro, I'm done. I'm done watching this. But, all right, I think I might call it a day, 3-hour stream to say hi. Kind of crazy. Fuck you, Brandon. It's 3 a.m. here, bro. It's about to be 3 a.m. I'm an hour ahead of you. I gotta go to work and do my bot job tomorrow, so.
Bet that, Brody.
I'll probably do this tomorrow,
Good
too.
night.
I'll probably call you on here tomorrow, too.
Bet. I'm
And-
leaving the stream tomorrow, too.
And I'm gonna tell Richie and shit if he wants to get on like Discord too. Like I'll get him on Discord too. Like if they want
Bet
to
that,
just
Brody.
get on here and talk shit.
I think I'm gonna do like a stream like you tomorrow, bro. Reacting to shit, no cap.
You should that's what I'm gonna start doing. If I don't feel like cooking up, I'm gonna just start like streaming and shit, like watching content or reacting to stupid shit.
Yeah, I think I could do that.
Yeah, I feel like
Type
that
shit.
might be the move type shit.
It was entertaining, bro.
Yeah,
You should
yeah, it
clip
was.
up the parts. You should clip up the parts where like you were getting bricked up because of the girl.
I will. There's a couple parts in there that I want to fucking clip up, bro. I'm not gonna cap.
Yeah, you should clip up. You should clip up them bitches. Yeah. Post them on fucking TikTok.
For sure, bro. For sure. But I bet, bro. I'll talk to you later then, G.
Have a good night, bro. Be safe, my boy.
You too, bro. Love you, bro. Take care.
Love you too, bro. Take
Bye.
care, Brody.